What's up, folks? Welcome to the new Friday night chat hosted by yours truly, the 10 round Patriot. So, I had a discussion with the guys, the leaders of the Dragon, and they were noticing Sundays was not hard for me, it just wasn't, maybe not the best fit for me. And we all decided we're going to go ahead and switch my chat on Sundays. Instead of having a Sunday chat, I'm going to take over the Friday night chat, which was the chat I originally wanted to take over. But I wanted to take a little bit of the weight off of Mill's shoulders due to he does so much for the Green Dragon that it was just best. Give me 1 second, folks.
That's live for you right there. Knocks on the door, dogs barking. Never know what's going to happen.
Give me a second, chat. I'll be back.
And we're back live on the Dragon, and I guess I'm your unintentional host again. Thanks for the invite, Chris. There's other Dragonites out there listening. Come on in, say hello. It's Friday. No show topic. No ideas. Just a free flow forum for ideas. Stinger. Good to see ya. Well, there he is. Mr. Singer. He's still muted, though. Maybe...
Yeah, I got noise in the background.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably stay muted for a little bit here.
Right on. There's many technical difficulties going on with the sound. Life is noisy.
Did Chris bail or something?
As soon as he came on doing his introduction, he got a knock on the door. So hopefully it's not the feds, and he will return. And I was just thinking about that the other night. How long is it going to be before we're doing a live show, and there's a knock on all of our doors simultaneously?
Well, that has been the topic of discussion a few times, is when everybody's going to get black bagged.
I could see it. I could see it. No, I could also see why this would be valuable. I mean, if you really did want to, nefariously keep watch over people and wonder what they're thinking, and what better way? Give them a toy like this to play with, and then they will freely tell you what they're thinking, how they feel about stuff, where they stand on, I don't care if it's a certain product or a politician.
It's all the social media. I mean, look at Facebook and Twitter. People do their whole life story there. The government doesn't have to invade your Fourth Amendment because you freely do it, and all they have to do is go to Facebook and read what they need to know.
Right, especially with all the ways of mining data. What are you watching? As kids, we used to joke that, what if for every person walking around on the face of the earth living their life, there's another person underground watching them on some monitor or something, We used to joke about this shit as kids, and it turns out we're pretty close to right, I mean, there is might not be another human behind that monitor watching, but there is a scanner darkly monitoring all of our activities, and, whenever a red flag goes up, one of the keyboard monkeys walks over and does his job. And I think it's being ran by the evil flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz. I think that's probably the people behind it.
Yeah, it's a possibility movie reference there for sure.
It's a theory. It's just a theory. I can't prove it, but I've never seen them, but...
I don't know. I always think of this more like The Matrix, and every time I watch The Matrix, I pick up a few new things thinking, yeah, that is kind of like what it is now.
I hear ya. I know. When I first saw that, that's one of those movies where, it's probably like this for a lot of people, but that is one of those movies that set it for me, and was like, wow. I always appreciate film or any type of art, music, poetry, writing, whatever, anything that's saying that, I like that. I appreciate that. And so when I came across that movie, I thought, wow, there's something that's saying it.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I wasn't woke up, and I owned it, right? But then when I watched it, about a year or two ago again, after I woke up, I was like, wow, I missed a lot of references there that now I got. Kind of thing.
Good point. Frame of reference is everything. That's why it's frustrating for people who do see these things in the world, and it's frustrating for them that the person beside them, it may be their mother, father, brother, lover, whatever, but for the person beside you not to see the same exact thing that you're looking at is frustrating, but it's just the reality of our condition.
A lot of people want to keep their head in the sand like an ostrich. They know what's going on, but they don't want to admit to it, because if they admit to it, then they're going to have to deal with it, and they don't want to deal with it. So they stay. And that's referenced in The Matrix with the guy who wanted to go back into the Matrix. You know what? Ignorance is bliss.
Exactly. And if it worked, I mean, if it really worked, like if we were on the Titanic and it was sinking, and I was just like, no, I don't believe that. This boat can't sink. I'm not even gonna. I refuse to believe that. I'm just going to stay in my cabin, and that's nonsense. It wouldn't change the reality of the fact that we're taking on water, and we as a society right now really are taking on water. And if you can't see that, well, I just hope they can swim.
Well, America's the greatest country ever, and will never go away, right? Everybody, we got a lot of people who think that America is going to last forever. They don't understand that every great civilization falls eventually, and they just look back at Greece, they can see where we're headed.
Exactly. And thinking the Titanic was unsinkable didn't keep it afloat.
Right, we got $17 trillion in debt. No, that's all right. It's just a number. It's not anything. I'm sure they'll be able to figure it out. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure you've seen those pictograms that show how much that kind of money really is. I mean, it's hard to fathom, obviously, for.
Oh yeah, where they have a stack of $1 million.
Right.
A stack of it's like bigger than the Empire State Building.
Exactly, or showing you how many semi-loads of trucks full of those pallets it would take to make that much money, or
Hey guys, thanks for taking over for 2 seconds. I'm taking care of some business real quick, so I'll be back in another.
What an asshole. I think Fridays will be better for me. I gotta go.
I wasn't gonna say anything. Oh, God. And they do it to me. Invite me on here. This is like inviting somebody over to your house. Say, hey, come on over. Stop over about 7. Yeah, we're gonna hang out. Have a couple beers, whatever. You show up at 7. As soon as you walk in, like, you know what? I gotta take care of something. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Just walk out.
Yeah, you just stay here and entertain yourself while I go do.
Right. No, this is even worse. Because if there was nobody there, okay, well, screw it. I can sit there and twiddle my thumbs, whatever. But no, there's already people there, and you don't know.
Yeah, you've done this before though, man. I remember watching a chat where you were one man hosting that thing for a while.
That's what I'm saying. This is like inviting somebody over to your house, and there's already a bunch of people there that you don't know, and they're like, oh, hey, this is Chad, come on in. And then they're like, oh, I got to take care of something, and they bail. Now you're standing there, and not only are you in the room with the people, you were somehow expected to be the entertainment. You were expected to be.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. But that's what the dragon is. Real life gone awry with a few people watching.
Yep, exactly. A few people, anyway.
If I could see the chat room, I can pull up a shout out here, if anyone's even there. And he does say, whatever comes up, we can talk about, so we might get in trouble. We might get in trouble. In fact, Fridays, trouble should be the goal.
Yeah, it's winding down the week, all the stories throughout the week, kind of going over them and stuff. I've gone over a few of them enough to where I could care less about it almost right now.
I hear ya. I'm a little bit burnt out on the news myself. All of it. The good, the bad, the lies, all of it.
At some point, it just gets tiring to keep talking about what is going to be inevitable at some point. Just when is that point going to happen? Yeah. How long? And we're just twiddling our thumbs until somebody decides to set this thing off.
That's what it feels like. That is what it feels like. And sometimes when I get to this point, I feel like I now know just enough to know that I don't want to know anymore. Like,
what up, fuckers?
About time.
What's up, Tony?
I'm fucking smashed, bro.
You? Tony?
Already, and I still gotta go out. Oh, man. I had to jump in this motherfucker. This is the drunk chat, right?
It is now.
What's up, Russ?
What's up, Tony?
Long time no see.
Right. For sure. I've been having computer issues for quite a while.
Tell us the story, Tony.
Right now. Oh my god. Wow. I'm on level 15 right now. Well, let me think. Let me see if a story here. I was gonna start a chat too. That's the craziest part, Russ. I was hella gonna start a chat.
Right. I was expecting it.
I'm all mad at everybody because they're like being all peace, love, and happiness now. That's like not the way that I was supposed to go. Like, we're gonna pretend we're just gonna have some martial law. We're just gonna pretend for a little bit, and then we're gonna come in and we're gonna act like, hey, martial law is a bad thing. We were wrong. Yeah, fucking right. You were wrong. You're more than wrong, motherfucker.
Yeah, we were just talking about people with their heads in the sand. They don't want to admit that anything's wrong with anything, and it'll all work its way out because waking up and actually seeing the writing in the sand is too damn scary for them.
Dude, it is like, right, oh man, when I saw that shit the other night, I was like, oh man. I was like, fuck. I was like, the black people are going to start the revolution before us. I was all fucking, people could be all like, Tony's a racist. I don't mean it like that. It just, I was like, man, I don't know. Like when the black people and the Hispanic people like wake up from the fucking democratic fucking delusion they're in, it's over. Like us.
Well, it's real close between that, okay, about them starting off a revolution versus starting off what's called a race war, right? That's what I worry about because, well, it's not just, any.
They painted it that way.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They do. They paint it. The black people are being oppressed by the white cops, which I'm not saying it's not the case, but you paint it that much. That much.
The news is painted that way because I was watching the live streams all the way up from day one till the last day. It was all awesome. And, dude, there was white people out there with them. I didn't see no Hispanic people, but I saw lots of white people out there with them. And it's just like the looting and the burning of shit. It wasn't even really that many buildings, dude. It wasn't even a quarter of what happened in L.A. Like it was almost like people were coming in from the surrounding areas. They were burning it down and shit or fucking around doing dumb shit. And the people that were at the core of the situation were like, you know what? Nah, fuck no, this shit ain't flying, because they didn't really like loot and fucking burn that much shit down. They burned down like 3 stores, I think. I'd have to fucking get the stats again, but the media overplayed it as, oh, the black people are running around acting crazy again. And the truth is, they were on some Bundy Ranch shit, but without the guns. That's where their mistake was.
All right. Yeah, they needed a little more organization and maybe a little bit more focus on where to actually go to demonstrate their displeasure of the situation, I think, too.
Dude, because if the black neighborhood here, like where I live, fucking started rioting or doing, just say the Ferguson thing happened here, which I'm surprised since everything's been happening in Nevada, but if that shit happened here, dude, I would be right out there with them. Like, not even no hesitation, I would be out there with them. You know, I don't give a fuck who is what color next to me when shit goes down.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, that's how I think a lot of us are too. You know, and that's how it should be, right? But the news does portray it the other way. You know, they have Al Sharpton down there, and it's all about blacks versus white cops and all this race baiting or whatever you want to call it, and it just turns a lot of people off. Unfortunately, it doesn't turn me off. You know, I don't like it, but fuck, I'll stand by you no matter what color your skin is. That has nothing to do with it. It's about being an American and putting up with this shit as an American. Nobody should have to go through shit like that, right?
And I'm telling you, like, I'm still, like, I'm not old enough to be fucking super fucking knowing what happened, but ever since when I was young, how, like, if I went into a black neighborhood, like when I was like fucking, I'd say 15, 16, 17, 18, my parents moved towards when I was getting out of the end of high school, but I worked over here in the same neighborhood that I live in now, which if you go across the street, it's a black neighborhood. You go across the other side, it's a Mexican neighborhood. So I worked right here when I was a kid, and the way that people acted then in the 90s, people were fucking racist as fuck. If I went into the black side of the neighborhood, they were racist as fuck. They'd be like, why the fuck is that? I've heard them. Why the fuck is that white boy with you? You know, I'd be hanging out with my black friends. Why the fuck you bring that fucking white boy over here to this neighborhood? I could remember it clear as fuck. Used to go buy my drinks over in this part of town. So now, dude, that shit is gone. Like, you know what I mean? Black people do not. I mean, I guess the voice is louder than everything else, but black people do not give a fuck about white people like the hatred that they used to have towards them. I mean, I see everybody walking down the street. I see a Hispanic girl, a black dude walking down the street. I see fucking black girls and white dudes walking down the street, and that's, I mean, maybe that's because of my neighborhood or whatever, but it's not like it was in the 90s. It's not. And I can't imagine that any other city, there might be some black-ass cities like Ferguson where it's 2/3, you know, black. I don't see it. I just don't see it, man. I think all that racism bullshit, I'm not saying nobody's racist, but that shit is such a fairy tale. I know motherfuckers that white as fuck and they see a black chick walk down the street and she's bad as fuck. Holy shit, man.
You gotta understand, a lot of people are making money off of it being about race as well.
Yeah.
If it's not about race, they don't get paid, you know?
I'm just saying, in the community, it's not as bad as everybody's making it out to be, because I live in the community here, and like I said, Martin Luther King is like 2 blocks from me, and that's basically as African American as you could get in this city. You know what I mean? They call it the West Side. That's where blacks were segregated back in the day, 40s, 50s, 60s. They were all put on one side of town. They weren't allowed to go on the strip. They weren't allowed to do a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Vegas has been fucking racist as fuck in its history. And the way that black people are now compared to when I was growing up, they're way different, man. They're way different. It's not even an issue anymore, you know?
All right.
It's media. That's in my opinion. I live in the urban area. I mean, fucking Warrior just jumped in. Or is that Warrior? Yeah, Warrior just jumped in. I bet you Warrior probably tell you the same. Maybe, I don't know. California's a little bit different. There is kind of a thing between the Mexicans and the blacks out there, but I just see us past all that shit. I see that, you know what I mean, white dude wants to fuck a black girl just like a fucking whatever other race wants to fuck somebody else.
It's all pink in the middle, man. It's all pink in the middle.
I mean, dude, if everybody's so racist, would they be fucking each other? I mean, I don't know, I guess. I mean, back in the day, like, slave masters were fucking their slaves. I know that.
Right. More towards the rape factor on that one there, Tone, but yeah, they were.
No, I know, but to me, it's different now. I mean, I think if everybody's fucking like everybody's fucking, because I see it all the time. I'll see like the weirdest fucking couples walking down the street. I'll be like, what the fuck? That don't even make no sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I think everybody's past all that bullshit. Everybody's just over it. The media.
How you doing, Warriors?
All right, how you guys doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Warrior.
What do you think? Do you think in the hood? Do you think this shit, the race shit, is over? What do you see? You see it still being the same or what? We're about the same age, ain't we, Warrior?
Nah, I'm way younger than you, Tony.
Oh yeah.
I'm 21.
Tony still thinks he's 18. So
They tell me I look 18.
Nah, but a lot of the stuff when it comes to racism, it comes from people who are ignorant as fuck anyway. The same people who go out and act stupid and do dumb shit and just like the stupid dumbasses you see. Those are the same people who naturally just let that racist shit come out their mouth. And I guess it's because they don't take the time to understand a human is a fucking human. Everything else past that is bullshit. You know, and they I guess they hear the racist shit from wherever it may come from, and they just take it as it must be true. Oh, Hispanics this, that must be true. Oh, blacks this, that must be true. They just go with whatever the fuck they hear.
Well, I'm gonna have to make all my white supremacist subs unsub me, but dude, fucking black women are fucking awesome.
You and Chad can have them. Look,
Hey, I mean, it depends on who you fuck with, but I mean, dude, I'm exotic as fuck. That's just how I am. Give me a Cuban, give me a black chick, give me an Indian chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm crazy. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that bad being with the white chick, but white chicks don't like me. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. I never, out of every chick that I talk to or that hits on me or wants to go on a date or whatever, white chicks never hit me up, ever. Like, I almost don't bother with white chicks because they don't show no interest. I don't know why.
I'm not interested in most African American women. There are some, like I would say, if we were to take a collective, I think I told Chad like 4% out of all black women I would probably be interested in some way. Whereas Hispanics, it would be like 35, 40%.
now, for you, Warrior, is it because of attitude or is it because of looks or what are you talking about?
It's the whole gambit. I mean, I grew up in it, so I know predominantly what goes on in that culture. And usually, the stereotypical black girls, right? Stereotypical from the hood, at least. I'm not interested in that, whether it's the attitude, whether it's their mindset. It goes through so many different things.
See for me, where my shit is though, like
You just want the ass.
no, I'm just saying. Maybe I'm being stereotypical. Maybe people could even be like, "Damn, Tony's being racist right now." But black chicks and Hispanic chicks tend to be like thicker and fucking nice in all the right spots. First of all,
Now, if you could just get one of them in a midget size form, you'll be
You
all
gotta
right.
get a pogue.
Second of all, I'm a sucker for a dark chick. She could be a black chick that could be dark. She could be a Hispanic chick. Like, I'm a sucker for a dark chick, man. Like,
That mulatto is pretty. That
shit is fucking sexy. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know why. It's just me.
Because Holly Berry, bitch.
Holly Berry's light skin. I couldn't fuck with Holly Berry.
And she's skinny as fuck.
Yeah, give me like Pam Grier went like 20 years ago.
Nothing wrong with that either.
You went old school with it.
Dude, Pam Grier was so fucking sexy. Even when she did Jackie Brown, I'd have fucked with her. Like,
Yeah.
Pam Grier is sexy.
I'd fuck Oprah for the money.
Yeah, for the money.
How much money are we talking about here?
A lot of money.
Half.
Basically.
Look,
Hey, wait a minute. Warriors, aren't you the one that said you wanted to fuck Hillary Clinton? Come on now.
hey, if it gets me into office, it is what it is.
Hillary Clinton would be like one of those chicks with no hips. Fuck that.
I just that's who you just let give you head. I swear.
Man, you'd have to dust that off, get a feather duster in there, clean out the
No, she got
cobwebs.
Secret Service
Might
agents
have a
servicing
fucking.
that.
He has heart problems. She might have a heart attack while you're fucking her.
With any luck.
As long as I get in the will before, it's all good.
I'm just saying, dude, all the racism shit is really dead. I mean, there's still racist people, but even the people that were probably racist like 10, 20 years ago look at the racist people now and they're just like,
It's really idiocracy. It's like just stupid people. That's what it really boils down to. There's people who read shit off the
you're gonna be
internet
like, you're gonna
and
be
believe
like,
that it's 100% the truth.
they'll be like, why do you hate black people? Why do you hate Mexican people? Whatever color it is that they hate, or they hate everybody. Why do you hate this such and such? Well, you know, cause they're fucking on food stamps and they're taking all my fucking money. Like what the fuck, dude? Everybody's broke. Like white people are broke right now. Hispanic people are broke right now. Everybody's equal right now. This is the most equal we've ever been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody's in the same boat. I know motherfuckers that don't work at all. They fucking stand outside selling drugs all day. That are black, white, Mexican, everything. They don't even have no jobs. They have no drive. They have nothing but to fucking collect food stamps and fucking sell drugs and just like be in the office every day. Their home office. You know what I mean? Like every color. I know them all.
And Tony, remember, I mean, you're right. There are those people out there that are just ignorant. They're daddy totalness. They're repeating it. They don't know any better. That's all there is to it. But there are professional race hate baiters out there.
Like Al Sharpton.
Okay, and well, just people whose sole purpose for breathing is inciting hatred based on race, but usually for an ulterior motive. This is the Charles Manson motherfucker that wants to get the white and the black races to have a war so he can be king afterwards and shit like that. I mean, people that they've got their own motivation for trying to incite this racial division. It's fucked up. And it ain't even usually because they really believe that. It's for some other reason. You know?
It's for the almighty dollar. I mean, look at this. I mean, we had our first black president, right? It's supposed to be all kumbaya and shit. But this so-called, person that is going to unite the country, because now we can all say we're not racist because we voted for him, makes more division in this country than I've ever seen before. Yep. You have rich versus poor, black versus white, all sorts of. I don't
know about that, Stinger. I think we just fucking equally don't like the government. I think a lot of people have came together on not liking big government how it is. I think there's a lot of people who came together in their fucking frustration.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's definitely something boiling. Like me, dude, I did like 3. It sucks too because now the Ferguson deal is over. But I did like 3 or 4 Ferguson videos, and I didn't upload none of them because I'm fucking flying off the fucking hinge on everything. Like I think it's stupid that they whoever it was, the outsiders or whoever came in and looted and burned. It wasn't even that many businesses. It was like 5 or 6. I mean, it wasn't nothing compared to the fucking LA riots. So it wasn't that ridiculous, but just to do that, you know what I mean? You're fucking I don't know. If you got a cause, like it was just like the Bunny Ranch. We weren't trying to let nobody do nothing dumb because we didn't want nobody to fucking fuck it up for all of us. You know what I mean? And that's how they should have been too.
Well, Tony, I'll also point out this. A lot of people don't realize this. In America, there's a large population of people who are literally starving. There's some people who fucking don't know where their kids are going to get their next meal. So though they shouldn't have fucking rioted it the way they did, I also have an understanding for the fact that they did fucking go in there and snatch up food and shit like that. Now, the motherfuckers riding around with new bikes and TVs and shit, yeah, that's some tangent ass shit. But the people who actually fucking went out and got food, because the fucking first place they went is to fucking get basically like a liquor store, gas station, whatever. A lot of those people got food out of there, And I'm pretty sure they're pretty below the poverty level out there. So I'm pretty sure some of those people wouldn't have got to eat that night.
My thing is like, I don't know, man. I'm of the sense of like take it all the way or don't take it at all. Like don't do nothing. Like burn the whole bitch down. or don't fucking do nothing at all. Like, don't just fucking burn. I mean, it's stupid to burn shit in your own neighborhood, but
oh yeah, it is.
Burn down your neighborhood, then burn down the neighborhood next to you, and burn this whole motherfucker down. Kick this shit off.
But they're not going to do that because they're not awakening.
Burn down government. Yeah, if you're going to burn something down, burn down government buildings.
Exactly.
They broke into one police station, but they didn't do shit real bad like that.
I'm not offended by the destruction, really. I just think that if they were trying to get a following or anything like that,
they weren't.
They killed it with the people that are on the fence and the people that can't see past the dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, you have a bunch of conservatives and shit saying stupid fucking shit, like Sean Hannity, Rush Limbaugh, and their fucking type of followers, you know, oh, this is just, I mean, in their minds, this is a black thing. This is what black people do when they're mad. Shut the fuck up. If you were in an all-white town and shit went bad, white people would be out there looting and burning down shit. I mean, it's just the fucking nature of the beast. It's just how man is. Man wants to fuck shit up and leave. I don't give a fuck. There is some harmonious motherfuckers. You know what I mean? For the most part, let's kick this shit off. Burn the whole motherfucker down. Don't talk about how there's...
Those people aren't thinking like that, though, Tony. Those people out there, they were at a visual, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got shot, they were there, police came and fucking tossed in tear gas or whatnot, and then it just went from there. There wasn't a plan. That's why it didn't go the way we would want it to, because they weren't thinking that way. They didn't have that mindset.
I just don't see... I'm telling you, this is why chemtrails or the shit in our food and our water has to be real, because motherfuckers are docile as fuck. They might get angry for a second, but as soon as you say, hey, you know what? That was the wrong approach. We're sorry. We didn't mean to bring in martial law. That was an accident.
Uh-huh.
Then people say, oh, wow, we won. Hey, everything's good now. We can go back to normal. No, fuck that. Fuck shit up. They're just saying that shit. There's no way they rolled out martial law on a black neighborhood. It's almost like a test. The Boston bombing, they rolled out the fucking martial law in the white neighborhood. What did the white neighborhood do? Submitted peacefully. Then they ran it on the black people. What did the black people do?
Hell no. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, but now, then they had the police chief walk with them last night, and Jesse Jackson was out there, and everything's back to normal. All the calm is back. So maybe they'll run it on the Hispanic neighborhood next. I just think that they're trying to get a feel for what's going to happen. None of this is by accident. Obama coming on the thing saying, oh, you can't treat protesters like this. You can't blah, blah, blah. He said flat out fucking 6 months ago or whatever it was, that there was no more fucking, there's not going to be no more protesting, that they're not fucking around. I'll dig for it and I'll find it, but Obama straight out came out and said there's no more fucking around when it comes to these protests.
Well, have you guys heard of the new House bill, I guess? I don't know if it's old news or not, if you guys heard of it, but where they're trying to make it illegal for citizens to own body armor now?
Yeah.
And they're also trying to do the same thing with thermal and night vision.
Well, see, the thing is, the crazy part about that, right? That's like brass knuckles. Everybody, the brass knuckles are illegal here, there, certain states, blah, blah. If it's illegal in your state, then you call it a paperweight or a Christmas tree ornament, and there it goes. Same thing with body armor. What the fuck are you going to ban? A piece of metal? Ceramic? Like, realistically,
yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of ways around that. I'm just saying it's kind of funny, you know. You just put it all together, right? The war against firearms, in certain states you can only have 10 rounds, some even less than that. But I mean, it's definitely a countrywide thing that they're going for. Now they're going for the body armor, and they're using the excuse, well, all these people have used it in these mass shootings. No, just one, and that was the Vegas, right? When the bank robbers hit Vegas in body armor, or was that L.A.?
That was L.A. That was a shootout.
Yeah, there you go. But I mean, it's only been used the one time in any of those shootouts. So why the hell? But they're going to use and they're going to try to make as much shit illegal for us before they, because they know this shit's coming too.
Good. That's a good thing.
Everybody should have jumped out the window when they seen the LRAD video. That's what when I saw that video, that's why I had to do a dragon and get it on right away. Everybody should have went through the fucking window when they heard the LRAD. I know what a fucking LRAD sounds like. I knew as soon as that shit, the first little whoop, I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. They're gonna fucking use the LRAD on these motherfuckers. I mean, right there. These no dick having motherfuckers, no offense to gay people, but these faggots, okay, straight up. You know what I mean? The department's not going to deal with them. The government's not going to deal with them. Dude, the only checks and balances left in the world is is walk, not talk. That's the only thing left with, any type of checks and balances, because we fucking fucked up this whole world. We got motherfuckers doing some dumb shit everywhere. You could talk about the border, Israel, fucking Iraq, the fucking this shit right here. Everything, you could talk about it for days, dude, and it just keeps going and going and going until there's some checks and balances. Motherfuckers, if all those fools that were out there in the protest getting that shit shot at them, if they would have fucking revolted how they're supposed to revolt, the cops take it to level. Look, the cops take it to level 5, level 10. You take it to level 15. The cops want to take it to level 16. Take it to level 25. You don't fuck around when it comes to kind of shit like this, because it's incremental.
The cops are starting off on a different level now too, with the whole militarization. I mean, you look at this town. It's not that big of a town, right? I think we know how big of a town it is. And they come out with tanks and LRADs. I mean, come on. That's their first response? That's already dialed up.
See, but this is what happened. This is what happened, Stinger. This is exactly what happened at Bundy Ranch. The feds on some cows and some bullshit came out on level 10. You know what I mean? Then they turned it up to like level 13, level 14. Bam, militia and all these motherfuckers showed up. We turned it up to level 20. Oh, really? Oh, really? Here's your deadline, motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Another thing you guys got to realize is a lot of the lower income African American areas have been desensitized to those big vehicles. Like where I am, they use those things probably on a monthly basis, busting in fucking drug dealers' doors and shit.
Dude, I see them all the time here. I see them every day almost here.
Mm-hmm. And I noticed that when the protesters were getting fired upon, yeah, you get out the way because, you got sense, but they weren't really tripping out. They weren't, really flipping out. They're just kind of like, yeah, look at these idiots shooting at us,
Yeah, you heard him say in the video, he's like, I got them same Roman candles.
Yeah, right. Like we're supposed to be scared of some smoke and shit.
Yeah, when they backed them
rubber
up,
bullets fucked up though.
They had backed them up about 4 blocks or something. The motherfuckers got on the loudspeaker and they were like, fuck you. They were like, that shit don't phase us. You've been doing that to us forever. If you listen to that live stream, the one that I was posting the other night, you could hear the dude saying, he was like, fuck that. He was like, you guys been doing that shit to us forever. That shit don't phase us. He was like, fuck you motherfuckers. You're all cowards. Why don't you come over here like some real men? Saying that shit on the loudspeaker. I could hear that shit clear as day. Dude, people are not going to fucking continually put up with this. It's going to come to a breaking point. And when the breaking point comes, we'll all be united or I'll all be split up. I don't know what's going to happen.
Stop hoping, hey, Tony, stop hoping for everybody coming together. We didn't do that in 1775. Only 3% did, right? And it's going to be the same way now. Why? Because there's still people who want to be fucking lazy. There's still people who believe in the American dream. There's still people who don't see the bullshit that has become the norm for us.
It's funny. If you look at the Bundy Ranch, right, there was a certain percentage of black people there, very low. And I think that's the same thing with this whole Missouri thing. There was a percentage of white people there, but I'm kind of curious on how percentage that was too.
Are you all seeing? I mean,
it was a way bigger turnout of Caucasians there in Missouri.
Am I muted?
Was there?
No, we can hear you, Chad.
Dude, it's all about taking our shit back while we have the chance. These are all tests. All these are tests so they can know what they're going to deal with when they go into whatever neighborhood, whatever the demographic is, they're going to know. And I tell you what, if you could combine the outrage of the black community with the fucking knowledge and training and firearms of the fucking white community, you would have an unstoppable animal. And that's why they want to.
Are y'all ready for breaking news or what?
What's up, Chad?
Look at this link right now. Look at what they're doing in Louisville, Kentucky, my hometown, by the way. Look what they're doing. They're having the purge in Louisville, Kentucky right now in the streets.
They're doing that shit in Florida, too.
And in a couple other places. They're saying 112 people have been killed in Chicago by a group of people reenacting the Purge movies. If your city has been listed as a target, which is Detroit, Michigan, Louisville, Kentucky, and Jacksonville, Florida, on these dates, please stay inside and take precautions.
That's crazy.
This shit ain't real.
Is this real? That's what I'm asking you. I'm seeing it. This was posted 18 minutes ago. Is this real?
The bus or that car's on fire? I don't know about that. That looks like that's from a movie.
I want to know if anybody's out there.
Ferguson looked like a movie.
Well, we're gonna find out here because someone will know real quick.
My AR up 2 days ago, so shit, let it come.
Here it is. Apparently, it's a fake.
Okay, people put this bullshit out. Now, I want to know. This is a good.
They've been talking about it everywhere, though. Florida's supposed.
I know. So what is this shit? What are these people doing? Is this a psychological operation? Is this just a little mind fuck to keep people guessing?
Purge
It's just some garden variety idiots. What is it?
Somebody behind a computer with a Twitter account thinking, "Hey, I know what we should do today. Let's go put some false shit on Twitter and see."
Man, I see it 100,000 times a day, and most of it comes from CNN. I see it everywhere, just nothing but non-stop bullshit. To where it's breeding psychopaths is what it's really doing. But
it also could be that we live in an age where you get everything instantly, and when you get everything instantly, you don't have any time to verify your shit.
Okay, so now everything's a lie.
I'm fucked up right now, so put this on the record. Dude, maybe there's something wrong with me, but I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm waiting for any event, whatever this event is going to be. Kick this shit off. Somebody flushed the toilet already. The turd is smeared around the bowl. It's been sitting way too long.
You can't sit on it anymore because you'll be touching it right with your butt.
Yeah, fuck, man. Let this shit. Somebody I don't give a fuck if it's the Purge, Ebola, Ferguson riots. I don't give a fuck if the Antichrist comes. The Antichrist could come. I don't give a fuck. Let this shit happen. All you motherfuckers are mad. Do what the fuck you really want to do, and just flush this turd already. This is ridiculous. All this pretend might happen type shit. Fuck all that.
Yep. I'm
so disappointed by you, Ferguson. They come in, they sweet talk you after they fucking treat you like fucking. It was like Gaza. You're lucky they didn't blast you with a tank. Motherfuckers.
No, I think there's a phenomenon going on here, though, because I see this all the time, and it's either one of two things. These are government operatives playing psychological troll games, which is verifiable. We know this exists. So it's either coming from them, it's coming from your garden variety idiots, or this is, I guess, a result of a warped society who, for fun, thinks it would be great to incite terror in people.
Well, if you're talking about the Purge, that's one thing. But if we're talking about the Ferguson thing, dude, the Ferguson thing is a mind fuck. Because it's almost like you're like, dude, I don't give a fuck. They can show me the video where he stole a pack of cigars and fucking pushed Habibi.
I got a question for you guys. If we really did have the Purge here in America, do you think we would see the corruption that we do?
No, because the stupid would get eliminated almost overnight. Guaranteed. And I know there's a lot of stupid. I know how much stupid there really is. And yeah, it would be gone overnight.
Now you got to think though, they're not going to just be at their little homes and blah blah. They're going to go somewhere. They're going to be, built up. It's going to be.
No.
They're going to have bodyguards, all that bullshit.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about that, Warrior. They're naming. I don't know. They're naming. Anonymous was naming the police officer in 1 year, right?
Until
Anonymous
politicians are being held to the correct standard where they get in trouble, actually get in trouble for lying or for doing shit that misleads or for embezzlement, until they actually start arresting politicians, presidents, congressmen, senators, until they start putting the foot down on this shit, everybody's going to keep on doing it. That's why, you can have Hillary Clinton go in there and say, what does it matter? Or Obama saying, if you like your doctor, you can keep him. Because there is there's nothing that could happen to you.
Not only that, Sting, but the attention, the span of attention is so ridiculous. If they don't tell you about whatever the story is, Benghazi, if they don't tell you for a couple months or a year or something like that, then they're cool with letting the semi-truth or maybe even the whole truth come out. Bam. It doesn't matter. It was a year ago. How can you expect us to be accountable for fucking Benghazi? It happened.
Right.
Oh yeah. Some motherfuckers still need to die over Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
Dude, they didn't.
You know what?
Nobody
What blows my mind? The cost of cigars have really gone up, huh?
Well, you know what they came out with today on the news? I think it was 90%. 90% of all police, and this is an FBI statistic, 90% of all police departments in America, it might have been higher. It might have been 95. It was that high. Are obese. Everybody on police departments is eating Krispy Kreme. All of them.
Yeah,
Crazy.
hey, we got Krispy Kreme everywhere. It's amazing.
They did some studies to where police officers didn't fucking budge. They might have seen somebody even getting mugged, and if they knew it was gonna have to be running, they just stood there and called it in.
That's the best thing to do. Yeah. It's the best thing to do. Why run when I got bullets that are really fast?
Well, no. The funny thing is these dudes are not. I don't know. This whole thing got me crazy because they're you have to respect authority. That's what they keep saying. You have to respect authority. If the cop asks you, or if the cop tells you to get out of the street, you have to listen to him. You have to.
Or when the cop asks you for your ID, even though you didn't do anything wrong, know your rights, man. You have a constitutional right not to give them a lot of shit that they request. And if you're up, if you are up on it and you know exactly what you need to do and what you need to say and what rights you have, you're still going to get fucked with, but at least you'll probably get a good settlement out of it.
And let me speak about that fucking whole, you have to ID shit. Put it like this. Right now, as it stands, you have to buy an ID. There's no fucking way that they can demand you have to go out and buy some shit just for them to fucking ID you. There's people fucking starving. Fuck all that shit. I wish your fucking officer would tell me to ID. I'll put on my dick. That's about it.
You're forced to buy the ID in order to ID yourself, but now you're forced to have fucking medical insurance too. That used to be an option.
Yeah, that whole shit.
And you as a single man, okay, as a single man, you're gonna have some sort of maternity coverage.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I need maternity coverage.
I need maternity coverage. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen the baby come out? That shit is traumatic. Mm-hmm. I need some time off after that shit.
Amen. I agree with that. I need about 15, 16 months off.
All right, guys. Well, it's dinner time, so I'm going to bail out.
Thank you so much, Stinger, for freaking coming into my chat.
Thanks for being there for the whole goddamn 15 minutes.
I feel like I'm the specialist guy because Stinger doesn't come in anyone else's chat, and he comes into one that life happens to freaking call me away from the dang computer.
Yep, you guys have a fun time. Talk to you later.
We will. Thank you again, Sting.
Hey, so Chris.
What's up, bro?
What do you think? Would the purge be a good thing, more so, or a bad thing, more so?
It's one of those things, right? The purge would be good it's one of those, it'd be fun to watch, You know, if I lived in a perfectly beautiful house that was caged up, but it would suck to be one of those guys where you got 15 dudes trying to kill you.
Dude, man, y'all motherfuckers need to watch Full Metal Jacket.
Tony, you need to stop watching so many movies, bro.
You don't remember the dude in the chopper? What was the dude in the chopper saying?
Animal Mother, or
No, it wasn't Animal Mother. I thought it was Animal Mother too. But what was?
I know the lines though. I know the scene. It's one of my favorites.
What is he saying? What's he saying?
He's saying, you guys ought to do a story about me. Why? Because I'm so fucking good, that's why. and he goes through the whole list of, like, you know, I done got me this many gooks killed, and this many water buffaloes too, and those are all confirmed. And then the reporter says, you shoot women and children? How do you shoot women and children? He says, easy. You just don't lead them so much. Ain't war hell? Get some!
Get some! Get some!
Yeah, you guys watch too many movies, man. You know?
That's realistic. Some people were doing.
Yeah, you have to have a mentality. What happened to Stinger?
He had to go.
Stinger had to go.
He's the one that started the chat.
I started the chat, bud.
Oh, okay. Well, good thing I came in as a drag. Well, good thing you came back. Anyway.
Well, I never left, Tony. I just had to take care of some stuff.
You got 33 viewers. You should do some shout outs. But the point of that story was, and then you can do the shout outs. The point of that story is, he's like, get some. And you're talking about, dude, there could be all the motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. Get some. Get some. I'm going to make t-shirts. Tactical Tony 702 shirts that say get some on the back. Right now, get some's gonna be on the front because that's gonna be weird.
Yeah, that might be a little weird.
Yep, Tactical Tony t-shirts, limited edition. Get some on the back. Get some from the back.
No. Get some will be on the front, and then.
No, Tony, you can't change your mind on it now, bro. That's already.
It's being televised. Okay,
yeah.
You gotta come through with it.
Yeah, bro, you gotta do it now. Like, you gotta put get some on the back.
The whole point of that story is, dude, this is what I've been trying to beat in your head, Chris. Don't ever forget this when shit hits the fan. Dude, when it comes to shit hits the fan, when it comes to WROL, it's a wrap, dude. Everybody, get some. Get some, dude. Seriously, if I'm trying to get to safety, to freedom, I hope nobody has to get some. But if you're fuck that.
Yep. That's true. I hope it never gets that bad. So
if you make a if it gets to a bad judgment call where, okay, say it was such and such, and you make a good judgment call, you're like, all right, shit, and everything ends up cool. Oh yeah, right on. I'm gonna go get some fucking corn. I hear there's corn in Iowa, type shit. But then second time comes around, or maybe even the third time. I'm just saying, it's just like the city. You're not from the city, though. Warrior knows what I'm talking about. All it takes, you got to get caught slipping once.
Yep.
That's all it takes. And it's a wrap for you.
I'm from the city. Are you kidding me? You guys, Tony, I don't have. Yeah, I guess technically I am from the suburbs. Technically, but there's still a million people that live in my suburbs. So
hey, that's okay.
Let me do a shout out real quick, guys. Ohio Wolverine, what's up, Ohio Wolverine?
Shoot him an invite.
Send him an invite.
Yes.
All right, I'll shoot him one.
That's my boy.
Caregiver 7751, what's up, Caregiver? Gerald B, what's up, Gerald B? Ace Fan Ruin, I think Ryan, whatever. Ace Fan. How's it going, Ace Fan? Southern Style 357, what's up, brother? Liberty Factor, what's up, Liberty Factor? Lone Wolf, what's up, Lone Wolf?
Lone Wolf.
QC Hemp 420, jump in here. What are you doing, brother? What are you doing out there? Truth Seeker, what's up, Truth Seeker? I believe I shot you a link. You should be coming in here. Big Duke, what's up, Big Duke? Chad Lily's out there. What's up, Chad Lily?
Chad's in.
I know that, but he's also out there too. So I got to still show him some love. Gator Red 157. What's up, Gator Red? America died 1913. What's up, America died 1913? Yankee 4. What's up, Yankee 4? Mike Nicewinder. What's up, Mike Nicewinder? 69 Bones. What's up, 69 Bones? Mr. Tommy Boy 9. What's up, Tommy Boy? Let me see. Angelio. What's up, Angelio? And Big Duke. And that's it. What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? Thank you for coming to my first official Friday night chat. Like I said, I am no longer doing the Sunday chats. Friday night's a better night for me, unfortunately, because, well, I don't have to work Saturday. So.
Well, I ain't gotta work tomorrow either, but I'm going bowling. I'm already fucked up.
Where you going, Tony?
This shall be fun. I'm going to the casino to go Cosmo Bowling and fucking get
What? Cosmo Bowling? What the hell?
Dude, that's like remember the old skating rinks on Friday and Saturdays? All fucking black lights and shit. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep, I remember back in the days when I used to be 12 years old.
Well, that's all good. Hey, at the bowling alley, check it out. I'm just going to say this. I don't have to even drive where I'm going, and I can get as hammered as I want because it's at a casino, and it's bowling. Dude, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. People can unsub me. Bowling is fucking fun. I mean, I don't think I've ever done it sober, but I've done it a lot drunk. It is fun.
Anything you do drunk is fun. That's
No, not anything.
Oh, I bet. I'm
Bowling
willing to. I beg to differ. Anything you do to me when I'm drunk is fun.
Nah, if you get your ass kicked when you drunk, that shit ain't fun.
Yeah.
No, hell no. It's not fun the next day. You don't feel the
This shit
day.
ain't fun that day.
Dude, bowling is exceptional. It's awesome. That shit is so, dude. Oh man, the drunker I get, the better I play. It's crazy.
Hey Tony, have you ever tried bowling on weed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know this weed you speak
That'll
of.
be tonight.
I don't know this weed you speak of, Chad.
Like a dandelion.
Yeah.
I don't know this weed you speak of. Who'd we lose?
Horse.
Nobody.
Just Russell Stinger. You just post an open link, dude.
Okay, so
Bro, you're crazy. There's people out there who don't need to be coming in this room.
Oh, no, you can't see it like that, bro.
What, you prejudiced, Chris?
Everybody's welcome until you kick them out. Then they're not welcome.
Yeah, well, there's a guy that me and him, we don't see eye to eye. We rub each other wrong, and
against the grain.
against the grain. Yeah, he rubs me against the grain, so, you know, Rebels explained it to me very well. He says, this is your chat. Do it however the hell you want to.
That's what she said.
So, if anyone wants in, you let me know, and I'll send you a link.
How do they contact you?
YouTube. Put it in the
YouTube
YouTube
inbox?
chat. YouTube
Oh,
chat. And then
okay.
I will send you a link. Speaking of the link, Devils, where the hell is Truth Seeker at? Did you talk? Hey, Tony, you weren't on last night. Where were you, bro?
Dude, last night I was knee deep, son.
You were knee deep, huh?
Knee deep. I was like,
Yeah, son.
I just got out of prison.
You're a
Hey.
genius.
Tony, you're having a good day with your friend today, right?
Dude, hey.
So who's the lucky guy?
I know he's having a good day because I'm having a bad day.
Dude, if you only knew the whole
You didn't hear
story, boy, if you only knew the whole story, not only would you flip out, but you'd give me props at the same time. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. It's
All
out
you
of
guys are crazy. Tony,
It's
you're
out-
crazy, bro.
It's out of a fucking one of those books. Crazy.
I think you're like the second best Playboy of the Dragon.
Behind me, I'm the first.
Negative. Wow.
I'm the first. I've been playing hard since, you know.
I've
playing.
seen yours and I've seen his. Yeah. Wow.
I don't know. I beg to differ.
Nah, I gotta give props where props are you do, man.
I beg to differ, bro.
Hey, if you, I don't know. See, I'll give Chris props because I know one thing. I was trying to find out about his girl sister.
That's too funny.
I mean, we're
That's
all
too
cool.
funny.
I seen Chris drunk.
Yeah, Chris gets drunk. Matter of fact, I just text my wife to go get me some more beer.
Look, right now, you're seeing Tony drunk, which is cool, calm, collective. When I get hammered, that's the other level. That was last Saturday when I had to hand the chat off to you. I drank that whole bottle on air.
Bro, you disappeared.
Dude, I was gone, bro.
I know you were. I know you were, Tony. You were so... Dude, I was lucky you were still standing, bro. Like,
yeah, and I got up the next morning and went to Laughlin.
I know, I seen that. I seen those posts. I couldn't
I
believe
get
that.
down, but that night was excessive. Like I couldn't, dude. I would have been on some obnoxious shit. I thought I already was. So,
Without a doubt, you did get super duper drunk. I mean, I couldn't believe you'd finished that whole bottle.
dude, I get down. That's how I get down. If you knew how much like Newcastle I've already drank right now, that's why I'm choosing to walk. And I don't like to walk. I'm gonna
Nice.
walk.
Why don't you call a cab, bro? The cabs aren't too expensive, aren't they?
Dude, I live right across the street from a casino. It's all good.
Oh, really?
And they have bowling and movies. Dude, the casinos have everything. You don't even have to go to casino.
You're at a resident casino, right?
I'm at a locals casino.
Yeah.
And they got everything. They have everything.
Child care.
Yeah, they do. They got a big old fucking play place called Kids Quest.
That shit is fun.
So they got the movies, they got the bars, they got the gambling, they got the food court, they got the bowling. The one next to the bowling has ice skating. I haven't went ice skating in a while though. I used to play hockey when I was a kid. But ice hockey, I mean, skating is pretty dope, especially when you get faded. I mean, it's incredible what the casinos do out here. Like, they cover every base. Seriously. Like, gambling, movies, bowling, ice skating.
That's because they're the mob. They got a monopoly on entertainment out there.
I've never understand gambling.
They got big-ass beaches. At some of the casinos, they got beaches, like man-made beaches with wave pools and shit. Fucking aquariums. I mean, dude. This would be the biggest, most spectacular ghost town when this town is done. Like, amazing spectacle on Earth. Like, people won't realize. Like, we got fucking animals out here, bro. We have fucking lion pits and fucking huge shark reefs and fucking, you know what I'm saying, wave pools and fucking fountains and fucking...
And you can make one of those into your headquarters. The elevators won't work. Make sure you have guards at the stairs, and it's yours.
Yeah, but it's all about getting water. There ain't no water out here.
The fucking pools! Do you know what those storage rooms look like in those fucking hotels? Shit.
So, what's going on with the Ferguson thing? Any updates?
Everybody's fucking stroking things.
They partying and bullshit.
Nice. Chad, any word on the Twitter sphere?
I'm not watching it at the moment, but from the last 24 hours, the name, it's hard to say, man. It's really hard to say because the name they're releasing does not fit with the records that are on file. That's just all there is to it. Yeah. I heard three names before the release. The first one was wrong. Was the one that everybody knows about because the account that put it out he was also the same person putting out that stuff about the KKK being there. So there's where that came from. The second one is the name that I'm betting on, the name that I've heard, and then there's this guy we hear about today for the first time, who doesn't. I don't know. All I'm saying is the records that I have on hand and that I've personally seen doesn't indicate that he exists there. So either the records I've seen are wrong, or who knows.
Dude, it's all a test regardless. Even if fucking Mike Brown is real. It doesn't matter. It's all a test. They have to test each community. What do? They tested the East, right? Boston bombing. Now they just tested the Midwest. There's a whole bunch of demographics you can split it into, but I figured as they did one on the East, they did one on the Midwest. You know what I mean? I don't think they've done one on the West yet. Like
they have the Santa Barbara.
If they do one on the West, a real one on the West, they're gonna be screwed. Shit, Chad's in Washington. I'm in Cali.
well, no. What I'm saying is though, where they actually brought in, quote unquote, like they literally brought in martial law to fucking the Boston area. They literally brought in martial law to Ferguson. Yep. They haven't done that on the West yet, anyway.
No, because the West is the one place, specifically California, Los Angeles, the Bay. We fuck cops up. Out here, they respond hard because they know if they don't, they get fucked up. Now, if you pull some of that other shit over here and you're talking about, oh, we're going to fucking tear gas and all this shit, they're not going to do that shit.
Boy, I seen them do that shit with the May Day protests and everything. They've shot fucking tear gas and acted crazy during shit recently.
Oh, at a protest. They're not going to do that when people are 30 seconds away from their houses. Not when the gangbangers have the guns stashed in the bushes and the fucking militias every fucking where.
Well, that's what we would hope. I was hoping that Missouri militia would be in fucking Missouri.
Yeah, they got a website, but I say fuck them because I still haven't seen no aftermath.
Motherfuckers have become way too soft, man. Like, they can't consider this a win. In my opinion, the people cannot consider this a win. The government came in, they fucking pushed them the fuck around. They got a little bit of numbers.
They're sheep, Tony. When the sheep goes against the wolf, if it survives, it thinks it fucking won.
Yep.
And that's just sad for them.
And I even noticed the change yesterday. I mean, we saw the protests sweeping these various cities, and it's great to see people respond. I'm glad to see people, out for whatever that's worth. It's good to at least see that response. However, you saw the difference in the atmosphere, and it was like it was co-opted. They knew that energy was swelling, and that they had to do something. They had to divert it somewhere, and it looks like that's what they did. Maybe.
I mean, you got to be stupid as fuck to think that the cops, whoever they send in there or whatever, comes in, fucking joins hands, and walks the crowd all like, that is such a fucking...
Yeah. And then there's people praising the FBI and, oh yes, this is going to be taken over by the higher level of crooks, the same crooks that brought you the 9/11 story and the JFK and all the other nonsense. Sure, give it to them.
Down. Shit, I wanted to talk to him about 9/11. Shit.
Fuck 9/11. All I'm saying is, this shit is insane, dude. It makes, you have to smack somebody in the fucking head and they still don't fucking listen.
You can shoot them with a rubber bullet and they still won't fucking understand.
Literally. That's not even a metaphor. That just happened.
Why would you want to make peace with the people that are oppressing you?
Because they were already dumbass enough to think it was a race issue in the first place. So when they fucking brought in what they thought was going to be their saviors, they jumped on it without fucking thinking. And there's some idiots for fucking doing so.
It's true. It's very true. But what do you do, right?
Oh, I can't say what you should do on a live chat, but there's an answer for that question.
Dude, we already said it, dude. Get some. Just like the motherfucking oil jacket.
Get some from the back or what?
No, and that's another thing I don't understand. Like, the guy who was with the kid who got shot, What the fuck did he honestly do? Did he just like, oh, you got shot and walk the fuck away after? Like, I didn't hear that he ever tried to do anything. I know if somebody shot my friend, I'd have been fucking ballistic.
Get some.
Get some. Tactical Tony 702. Get some. On the back, just above the butt.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
What are you drinking, bro? What are you drinking?
Newcastle.
Newcastle. Man, you got some expensive tasting beer, bro.
Dude, why would I put anything else in my body, dude?
Because vodka's cheaper.
Dude, I already did the red label last weekend. You missed out on that spectacle. I don't know what to tell you. I was gone. I get down like that though, but that's like
He does get down like that, that's for sure. It was pretty amazing to watch.
When he gets down like that, does he let you get it from the back?
No, he just get some on there.
Wouldn't you like to wake up with that tattooed on your back?
I didn't even get no fucking
Tony Tramp stamp.
I didn't even eat at the Vagina Diner that night. I was so fucked up.
Man.
I mean, I usually I visit the Vagina Diner like often. I mean, dude, I go for the special. I show up with my own silverware and everything.
Frickin' Tony. So no word on any of the other. Hey, what's up, QC Hemp 420? How you doing, brother?
Okay, we're not going to do a repeat of Red Label 2.0 or something.
No, sir, not yet. I think Tony's liver is still recuperating from that one.
Yeah, I might take a couple days. Lots of water. Watch that, sucker.
I'm an animal.
But so, Chad, no other word on any of the other protests that were supposed to be going on.
Well, that's a very interesting thing. Is all of a sudden there is no word of. I mean, Ferguson's still trending, but there is no word of anything else. And Twitter is being flooded with the fake nonsense bullshit of this purge. They're even treating it like a game, doing the Louisville police scanner, supposedly telling you what they're hearing over the scanner. Again, either this is a result of an entire culture losing their fucking mind, or we're just this dumb now. I mean, this is truly idiocracy.
That also might be them trying to incite that shit.
That was the other option.
They might go and jump on it.
That was the other option, is that this is a psychological operation being ran in real time, like most of the stuff on Twitter, to see how people respond, or to, who knows? Who knows? We're dealing with fucking psychopaths.
There was supposed to be another protest in NYC tonight at whatever time, I don't remember, like around nighttime.
There was actually one in LA the other day. I didn't hear about it until it was over, though. But it's still supposed to be one this upcoming Sunday.
Yeah, I heard about the one in LA on Sunday. I don't know where that's going to be located. Have you heard anything on the location of that one? Warrior?
Nah, I said I was going to check it out probably like on Saturday and figure out where everything's going to be. The one they had already is probably the same place they're going to have it. I don't like fucking going over there, but whatever.
See, look, this is the kind of shit that people are lost in right there. Look at that picture. That's why people got fucking issues.
You're not screen sharing nothing, brother.
Redirecting you to
I put it in internal.
Oh.
Is that the one with all these police or what hanging out in front of the McDonald's?
They're like baptizing the fucking cop before he goes into battle. It's a joke.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it's funny. I think it was that movie Return of the Living Dead. All the people in Louisville were turning into Living Dead, and shit was going nuts. And then they nuked the town of Louisville. So.
That's awesome.
What pisses me off the most is that the few politicians who are down there You're just feeding into this shit. This
Oh,
shit isn't a
holy shit.
civil rights anything. This is a fucking citizens' rights. This is a fucking people's right. It's fucking everybody. It's
Okay,
not,
guys.
this
I'm
shit
sorry.
is- Go ahead.
I understand what this is now. This isn't just a little hashtag game these fools are playing. This is an app. Someone has actually created an app that you can download, that you can listen to, that runs like a police scanner. And I don't know who types the bullshit that goes over there, but it's just like you're listening to a police scanner, only it's about, well, this one's about a man raping a cat, and this one's about a guy killing himself or killing his wife with a chainsaw, and this one, you see what I'm saying?
Oh, so it's like a game.
I think it's a symptom of people losing their fucking mind.
Barry Wood, or I believe it is Barry Wood. Barry Wood says, "Let's purge the politicians."
All right, I can vote for that. I might even register to vote for that.
I'll say this: when the shit was happening with the Bundy Ranch, I made sure I printed out every address of every BLM office there was in California.
Yeah. And other people should keep that in mind wherever you live. When something happens, don't feel like you're powerless because you're not there, because the same people responsible for whatever bullshit is going down there is in your neighborhood too.
Get some.
Get some.
So
Get some tramp stamps by Tactical Tony 702.
yeah,
Brought
for
to
all
you
the
by our
neighbors out there,
sponsor.
all like 3 of them. If you want to show your support to Tony, you got to get some tramp stamp.
Green Dragon Tramp Dance.
Well, hey,
Hey, if
Tony,
you can get
when
a
are we
girl
gonna
to get
start
that
a fund to
tattoo,
get you to
Tony?
Missouri, bro?
What's that?
Said, when are we gonna start a fund to get you to Missouri?
It's over.
It's over with. We gotta have that fun because there's like an event comes up. Bam, we gotta have somebody there. That story's over. I didn't think it was gonna die like that.
Well, I'm not saying it's dead either. There's still, it's not over yet. People aren't buying what they're being told, for one thing. I didn't
Not
mention
shooting
that earlier.
motherfuckers either.
No, they're not. But they're not. But they're not buying.
Calling him
Hey.
stealing, why are they calling him stealing a pack of cigars a strong arm robbery?
Because he did strong arm the little teeny Indian feller.
You pushed them around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but is that that's a robbery?
Technically,
Yeah, robbery is the same thing as
That-
like a burglary, but
Mhm.
it has a person involved. There was an actual person you actually stole while they were in the place.
Strong arm robbery is like with a weapon.
No,
Yeah.
robbery is theft.
yeah, it's just theft, Tony. I was hoping they were gonna come out and say he held up the store.
Robbery.
Hey, but look at it on the bright side. They keep pushing all this shit, keep trying to ban AR, they keep trying to ban body armor and all this shit. I hope they fucking do. Maybe it'll piss everyone off enough. And it's not like people are going to get rid of the shit just because it's illegal. Fireworks are illegal in California, and we fucking shoot helicopters with them every 4th of July.
That's true.
Yeah.
Here.
And the media is packing up to leave Ferguson. So, like the quote says, when the cameras leave, the Constitution goes out the window. That's what a protester down there just said.
Nice. Yeah, like I said earlier, I couldn't believe the cost of freaking cigars have gone up to the price of your life. So,
Hey, then if that's true, when the cameras leave, the Constitution goes out the window, then you guys need to be the cameras. Every one of you out there that's got an iPhone or a way to film, you need to be the cameras. As you see, we don't need the media. We are the media, but we need more people on the ground, and you can be that person. Everybody's got the same ability to do that. So you don't need the media to protect you. You are the media here.
More so than that, this cop who did this shit, he called in whatever he called in, backup, blah, blah, blah. Whoever the dispatcher was, whoever fucking is from his fucking precinct, you guys know who the fuck he is. And if you're a fucking real police officer who really fucking cares, you'll fucking clean house on your own.
nah, bro, they won't do that. Thin blue line, bro. You got to remember that.
Yeah, thin blue line, yeah, fuck all that shit. I'm still a man at the end of the fucking day.
Nope, you ain't a man unless you're paying attention to that thin blue line.
Yeah. Christopher didn't think like that.
That's why Christopher was executed.
Yeah, he wasn't the only one who died those days, though.
That's true. That is true. He took people with him.
Hey, and that's the whole thing. We talk about all these guns and tactics and shit. At the end of the day, as long as I put fear in some of them, that's good enough. If I take a few out, that's fucking icing on the cake. Anything after that, oh, that's a miracle. I don't expect to be fucking Rambo taking out 100 people. Just don't go down without making a difference.
What are you talking about, Rambo? Aren't you guys gonna have your movies?
Oh man.
Where it's gonna be get some, just leaning a little, not leaning them or not leading them as much.
Get some.
Green Dragon action movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be. You guys are gonna have your Green Dragon action movie, taking everyone out. 2 guns, not even shooting.
Get some.
Get some. Get some.
Unlimited bullets.
Get some. Yeah, you guys are gonna have your unlimited bullets in your rifles. Just
everybody has a bumpski.
Get some.
My 9mm has a bumpski on it, right?
Yeah, your 9mm gonna have a bumpski.
Unlimited.
Reloading is for the weak.
The Green Dragon breakfast cereal. Get some.
Yeah.
The Green Dragon breakfast cereal. It's all green Fruit Loops.
I just think it's crazy how you guys think it's going to be a movie out there.
Hey, we can make it a movie.
Dude, I think it's funny how they sent the black guys out there. You see this, Warrior?
Which black guys?
That's to be expected.
They sent the captain of the state police or whatever, which is there's somebody above him, there's somebody below him. They sent him out to the Ferguson shit, and he walked like hand in hand with the protesters. Then they sent a congressman, William Lacey Clay, who's black also.
You know who I'm happy they sent out there? I'm happy they sent that race pimp Jesse Jackson.
Right.
Yeah.
They sent both of them. They sent Al Sharpton and Jesse.
And the race pimp Al Sharpton, huh?
Man.
Al Sharpton looked like he's on his fucking last leg.
I'll put it like this. Both of those fools, that's exactly what they are. They're a joke. Like, MLK, he was there, front lines, with everyone else getting fucking beat up, fucking had his house firebombed and every other fucking things. Those two motherfuckers are jokes. And anybody who fucking looks up to them, you should really think about it.
If you watch Al Sharpton, he will swear to you that he was pushing the great Martin Luther King forward to push and be strong for his people.
Yeah, he might have been pushing them, but that's because he was too scared to be in the front line.
Yeah.
This bitch can be in the second line.
No, yeah, I can't stand that race pimp. You hear that, Al Sharpton? If you're watching this broadcast, you're just a no good down race pimp. You don't talk about real things. You just talk about race stuff, and you're out there making your money on it.
No offense to gay people, but
So, Chad, what's your vote? Yes or no for a purge?
Yes or no on a purge? Never thought about it. Let's see. I'm definitely not. I mean, it's.
You can't decide what's gonna happen. All we're gonna vote on is yes or no. Should we have a purge here in America? That's what we're voting on. Yes or no.
Well, at least it would be fair. I would give it that. So yeah, I guess I would be more in favor of it at this point.
So your vote's a yes?
Yeah, yeah.
Tony?
hell yeah, we need one.
Chris?
Come on. What kind of stupid question is that? No, we don't need a purge.
The Silver Fox?
Jim, that's you, bud?
Chris,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd say we need a selective purge. Just the assholes and the tyrants.
We need a purge of our government.
I mean, then you're going to have a whole department of people just to declare you an asshole if it's only the asshole. Can't have that. It's either a straight, yes, we're going to have a purge that lasts 10 hours, 12 hours, whatever. Yes or no?
No.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, now Chris, you said, we need to have a purge of the government, and in some regards, I'm like, yeah, all right, that makes sense. But here's the thing: the reality is, we have 300 million people in this country, and I don't know if you've noticed, but most of them are fucked up. I mean, there's severe psychological problems here, and I'm not talking about necessarily heinous or nefarious. I'm just saying that everybody is really psychologically fucked up, and I don't know that we're going to have 3 or 4 generations of good.
Monitor Twitter because they're marching heavy in Oakland right now.
So you're telling me, Chad, allowing people to kill each other is the answer?
It's what nature does.
The purge is not allowing people to kill each other. The purge is simply a window of time where there are no laws.
That is nature all the time.
Exactly. But I just wanted to put that out there. It's not just about killing people. It can be a lot of different things that happen. That doesn't have to be just killing.
Well, I didn't see any guys on that movie speeding with their cars on the freeway.
This ain't a movie, though. We're talking about real life.
And I'm talking about real life. What do you think that these people are going to do? People are going to be getting revenge on each other.
People are going to be hitting banks.
You cut me off this weekend? Okay. Well, guess who I'm killing tomorrow?
Hey, guess what? If we had a purge, there would not be a single bank in the state of Nevada that's still standing.
The problem is you guys have this theory that, oh, man, I'm going to be this dope Rambo out here killing people, right? And realistically, there's going to be a guy who's already waiting to put a bullet between your head.
I hear what you're saying, Chris, but in Nevada, right, if you look at how their homes was fucking dealt with by the fucking banks out there, how people were just given any kind of fucking crazy ass shit, and how they were, to a degree, they got what they signed, right, but they were also exploited. I guarantee you some shit would have happened differently, and I guarantee you there wouldn't have been so many people who had to go bankrupt because of that shit.
Yeah, you're right on that, okay, but here's the deal, right? I've never gone bankrupt.
I have.
I didn't go bankrupt when I bought my house.
I understand that, Chris, and you weren't given a freaking loan like they gave some of those people.
No. See, here's the deal. I never bought a house because I chose that I can't pay for it cash.
I understand what you're saying,
So
Chris.
there's no loan that was ever given to me. That was their choice as a human being. Now, do they deserve since they made a stupid choice, they deserve to kill the bankers?
The banker isn't going to be there at the bank.
No, you're right. They're going to kill the secretary of the banker.
The secretary's not going to be there. She's going to be home. In the purge, it was basically a national holiday down there. Everybody was off.
I look at this like this. You guys I don't know what it is with some of the guys on the Dragon, but you guys think that this whole entire chaos is going to be just awesome.
No, I don't.
Chris, I think it's going to be the most horrible thing ever, but I also think there are certain things that need to happen.
So then why do you want it?
Because there's certain things that need to happen, certain changes, real fucking changes that need to occur that aren't happening in the situation we're in.
Can we agree that 90% of those changes need to come out of the government?
What do you mean come out of the government?
Hell no.
So you're telling me that you're happy
for the government.
You're happy with your government then?
No, I'm not saying that. Listen to what I'm saying.
So really?
We the people outnumber the government a million to fucking one. There's a million more changes that needs to happen in the hearts and minds of every fucking citizen, every fucking person who lives inside these borders. We all need a fucking change. We outnumber the government a million to one. That's a million more changes for every governmental change. We the people need to get it right.
But see, here's the deal, right? How are you going to get your point across by allowing a window of opportunity for people to commit crime? What is that going to do? They're going to those other days that there's this no crime time, they're going to still be relying on their government.
But the thing is, though, it's not about the crime. What it does is it stifles the whole corruption.
Yeah. See, here's the deal, right? Are you going to be able to get rid of those politicians you don't like?
Most likely.
No, you're not. Because just like they had in the movie, there's an industry of they're going to be building these bunkers that you, common Joe, won't be able to afford to have the equipment to get in.
Guess what, though? The person who they have working for them in there, who they think is on their side, who they think is just playing along in the fucking Matrix, if he wakes up, he has every right to fucking slit their throats.
Yeah, so you guys Warrior, I mean, realistically, bro, it's only in movies, dude. That doesn't happen in real life.
Hey, brother, a lot of things happen in real life. Just because you don't hear about it doesn't mean it never happened.
I understand there has been purges, okay? And modern days we like to call them massacres. But see, here's, like I said, it would never work that way. It's not like, oh, one day we're going to have a purge and the rest of the time there's no more purge where people aren't killing each other. Come on. Be realistic. You think because we have a purge for one day, crime is going to just disappear?
I didn't say that the purge was supposed to get rid of crime. I never said that.
Chris, what happens is, you've heard the saying, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Mm-hmm.
If this purge that's being hypothetically put forward, if we were really considering that, well, then what would happen is it would all come out in the wash, so to speak, because those that wanted to go out and get involved in that would most likely end up dead, and they would cancel each other's out. The Norteños and the Serenos would solve that problem, their own problem, over a long enough timeline.
Yeah, but see, here's the deal, right? They're killing each other every day. Wouldn't you agree on that, Chad?
On a limited basis.
No, not on a. Look at Chicago. Look at Chicago. Any good weekend in Chicago, 500 or 50 people are shot.
It's still restrained.
Chad, they're not going to do that. They're not worried about government. They don't fight because it's not good for business. That's what that all breaks down to. Losing soldiers, losing dope men, all that kind of crap isn't good for business.
Well, that's true.
So they're not going to do that. But I tell you what, like, let's say you were a CIA member and you came across some stuff that they didn't want to have put out. Well, the purge is when there are no laws, everything's legal. You can go ahead and declassify all those documents. Now, I don't know if you have a job the next day, realistically speaking.
Or they wouldn't purge you then, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
But on a legal side, it's all legal then.
I don't even, this wasn't my suggestion. Like I said, I really think that we could all live in a whole different way, but I will admit that we are living in an unnatural way now, and this idea of purging most of the people causing the problems, well, that's, I can't say I'm completely against that, but there is better ways to solve it. But our problem is, even if we did eliminate or somehow fix the people pulling the strings, and they were all gone and they didn't exist anymore, there would still be millions of people here that are technically psychopaths. You have to understand that only about 18 to 24% of any population cause the problems for the rest of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and these are, to the degree, they're serial killers, sociopaths, psychopaths, different levels of insanity, but our entire culture is designed to breed serial killers and psychopaths. And that's the problem. And we've been doing it for, 5, 6, 7 generations, depending on where you want to start counting. We're deep into this. And so there's no kumbaya moment that's going to fix 10 generations of nonsense.
And I realize that, but see, allowing the people to go out there and just do whatever they want, lawlessness, okay, is
nature?
not the answer.
Nature?
Okay, You're right, Chad. It is nature, okay, technically. But
how does nature do it? I mean, what is the rules there? I mean, the antelope and the gazelle doesn't have AR-15s. What are they?
You're right. Here, I'll give you your purge. You just have to eat everyone you shoot. Because last time I checked...
Wait, hold on. Are we talking about fellatio or what?
Lions kill and then eat, right?
Yeah, but not
They don't
all.
just kill... I realize that there is some cats that do train. They'll go kill something, play with it, and then leave it for dead.
Hey, Chris, every species on this planet wars with something, and many with each other. Ants are the most ruthless being on this planet, and if they were bigger, we'd all be dead right now because they're smarter than we are, they have more abilities than we are, they're stronger than we are, and they war. Entire colonies war with each other like you can't even imagine. If they were any bigger, we wouldn't be able to survive among them.
I beg to differ. Speaking of all you movie buffs here, have you not seen...
Fuck Hollywood.
Have you not seen that great movie, what is it? Damn it, I can't even think of the name of it. It's the one with the bugs.
A Bug's Life, Ants.
No. It's the one where they're fighting the bugs versus the people.
Is that like Africa scene with soldier ants, maybe 50s or 60s type movie? That was pretty good.
No.
I mean, these fucking ants just took over this compound.
That's a fictitious scenario because that was some person.
All movies are fictitious scenarios.
Now, if we base things on fact, what he was comparing was for the ant size. If they were to be our size and still have their lifting capabilities, they would be stronger than us. They'd be faster than us. That's all he was comparing. He was comparing facts, not Hollywood.
I mean, even if they were the size of dogs.
Starship Troopers.
Those were alien bugs. Okay,
Doesn't
that's
matter,
a whole
they're
nother
bugs.
tangent.
The point is, though, that I've seen birds out in Utah where I'm sitting at the truck stop right before you're getting ready to go across the salt flats, the TA, watching seagulls. People throw out bread because they think it's cool that the birds come over, and they throw out a boatload of bread. I mean, just all the time, and it draws them. Okay, well, now you got 20, 30 of them all fighting over the same piece of bread. There's other pieces of bread laying on the ground. These motherfuckers are fighting over the same one to the point where even the fucker with the bread can't even eat it.
Okay, so
nature
then
fights.
in that theory, right? Since nature fights,
It's no theory. It's
hold on. Hear me out, Chad. Hear me out. I let you talk, bro. I don't cut you off. Please show the same respect for me. Okay? Hear me out, all right? In that aspect, since you say we should be more like nature, right?
are like nature, yeah.
Okay, so then can I hunt you if I want to?
Yes, you can.
I can go out and just, hey, you know what? I don't like Chad Lilly today.
Yes, you could. Anybody. The reality is anybody can, and some people do.
And so
That is
then
the reality.
what would set us apart from being better than animals? Because I like to think I'm better than animals.
You are an
you said
animal.
you
You
were
have
right.
animal cells. Remember that. We just have a larger brain capacity, so we do things in a more intelligent, hopefully more intelligent way. But that brain also thinks of stupid ass shit from time to time, which
Yeah,
is why it's illegal to spill on the
purging.
sidewalk sometimes.
Yeah, like purging out people. That's a pretty stupid idea.
Why is that stupid, Chris?
Because realistically, if we didn't have the medicine that we did, people would be dying off anyways.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What I get from it is you don't like the death part of the purge.
No. Death is inevitable. Death is inevitable. I don't like the whole entire part where you guys think that it's going to be this cool, hip, we're going to go out and kill everybody.
I don't think
We
that.
don't
I
think
never
it's
said that.
Let me put it like this. Whether it's the purge or any other prepper fantasy, as you may label it, the whole revolution or anything else, I don't think it's going to be happy. I don't think anybody's going to be happy from what comes of it. But, like I've said before, I think there are certain things that need to be done that aren't being done right now. Our founding fathers felt the same way, and guess what? They didn't say, hey, we're going to be peaceful. You know, we're going to write this Declaration of Independence, and then we're going to build a fucking kumbaya drum circle. No, they fucking made sure their army was ready to fucking go.
Yeah, you're right, Warrior. They went ahead and declared war on their own colonists. They said, you know what? F you colonies, we're purging you out.
No, but they did do that to anybody in a fucking red coat.
Exactly, and that's the difference, okay? I 100% agree with if there is a tyrannical person who's...
They also killed fucking people who were loyalists. Let's not fucking forget about those assholes who fucking sold people out.
And I'm okay with that, okay? I realize that. If you're not for giving rid of our freedom, say you want to oppress somebody for a dollar bill, that dude deserves to die. But
Well, aren't you advocating a purge of that individual?
like I said, I'm okay for a purge of government, of tyrannical government. I'm not okay for a purge of randoms.
Well, you got to realize in that chaos, you're not going to be able to control everybody, and people are going to take advantage of it. And you're going to
Of course, there's going to be raping, pillaging, and all that other bad crap. I realize that. Okay, there's no fantasy world where I think, like you said, oh man, we're all going to come together, kumbaya, singing with campfires, and our government's just going to disappear. Okay, when you fight, there's going to be death. But see, you guys are talking about just a purge of anything that goes on. So say I'm pissed one day, I can kill a guy for no reason.
Okay, if you want to use the word can is defined as what you're physically capable of doing. You can do that. Now, what you may do is something different, but you can go kill whoever the fuck you want almost.
Yeah, but see, I set myself to these morals, right? I've got these morals that I like to try to abide my life by. Right here, right? I got these morals. And these morals tell me I shouldn't be doing certain things.
Okay.
Now, whether or not you guys think that's okay, that's between you. But I, personally, am not okay with murder.
Chris, if it was up to
Define
me,
murder
was happening, I want to say
intent. Murder is intent. Sorry,
murder
Chad, go ahead.
Intent for what?
When you have intent.
Intent.
Look up the word. Go ahead, Chad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If this was a thing, remember when you asked me, when Warrior asked me this, I said I don't know. I never thought about it. So, in the situation that it's already occurring, yeah, I suggest that it might not be such a bad idea because you know what I would do? I wouldn't go out and kill anyone. I wouldn't be in the middle of any of it. I wouldn't even be there. I would avoid the conflict so I can guarantee success in that battle. And all the dead people, well, that's just one less thing for me to worry about.
Yeah, I mean, that's a way to look at it. But like I said, I don't look at it like that, I just don't.
You got to look at a situation from every perspective, not just a criminalistic. It's how it's going to affect everyone.
I realize how it's going to affect everyone, okay? But I, at the end of the day, still have to lay my head on my pillow.
Chris,
so I'm going to look at it my way. You guys will look at it your way. You'll never be able to get me to say, "Oh yeah, we should have this purge."
Are you not here? I mean, I just want you to understand that where I'm coming from is that I wouldn't go out in it.
I realize
it might not be a bad idea.
I realize
personally, no, I wouldn't go out in it because it wouldn't be a good idea.
It's not a good idea. Yeah, it's stupid.
No, I'm saying to be involved in it myself would not be a good idea.
Chad, I realize you're saying you would not participate in it. If anything, you would hide. That way, you don't get killed.
I'll be back.
Exactly.
I realize that. But
I'm also advocating that it might be a good idea to clean up, the cesspool that's become the gene pool of our culture.
But what do you consider yourself? Do you consider yourself a libertarian?
No, I don't consider myself a label. I consider myself a human being.
You consider yourself a human being.
With everybody else.
And so what's wrong with the rest of these cesspools?
What's wrong with them?
Living the life they want to, if they're not harming you.
If they're not harming me.
Yes, sir.
They're infringing on my rights, damn it.
All right, that's essentially asking. I've never been molested, so that's like saying, well, what harm are pedophiles doing if they're not molesting you?
But hold on, but on the purge.
Now, see, you're interrupting me.
Sorry. You're right. I am interrupting you. Yep. I apologize.
So. Fuck it, I've already lost the train of thought.
No. You're saying about the molester, that what's the harm of letting the molester?
Exactly. The same example is that you're saying, what's wrong with these people living out their whatever sick and twisted fantasies if it's not affecting me directly. The truth is everything affects me and you directly. In one way or another, we call that indirectly, but it's all connected. And when there's people that are breeding psychopathy into the world I have to live in, I can't leave. If I could leave, you motherfuckers could do whatever comes into your little minds, and I would just laugh and be gone. Yesterday actually. And that's the way I feel about it. But I don't have that option. So yes, I have a say in what happens to this world because I'm in it too.
I agree. That's all I'm saying. I totally agree.
What about your children? What about the world that they're creating of madness and chaos and fucking stupidity of what are you going to have, the knockout game in the 6th grade? Is that going to be the new cool thing? And that's just, hey, as long as they're not knocking you out, who cares? They're chipping away at society.
Here goes back to where I have this set of morals that I guide my life upon.
Guess what? Every sentient being in the universe does, Chris.
No, they don't.
Yes,
they don't. I agree to disagree on that, bro.
Yes, they do.
100% agree to disagree.
They know what they're doing. They know what they might not feel anything for it. They might not have the ability or capacity to feel empathy, which makes them psychopaths, but they know what they're doing. And they have a moral code, by the way. If you're in the doorway and the psychopath needs to go through, killing you makes all the sense in the world, and that's why they do it.
Yeah, well, that's why we have laws in place.
Psychopaths don't follow laws, Chris.
I realize that, Chad, and that's why we execute those suckers.
Well, no we don't. We let them breed and let the weak and stupid consume the country, and now I gotta fucking suffer for it. So yeah, I think, and your children are gonna suffer for it. So yeah, I don't think it might be a bad idea to get rid of some of this stupid shit.
I don't have kids, Chad, so...
Well, think of the people who do.
Look, like I said, there's already people purging every single day, okay? The people who choose not to obey by the laws are always going to not obey by the laws. There's nothing you can do to stop them.
Yeah, they're called the motherfucking police.
Yes.
You know, they're out there purging people every day.
Yeah. See, I guess, you know what? Then we already got this purge you guys want.
Well, I don't like the idea that they're picking and deciding who goes. I would rather leave it up to nature. Again, at least that would be fair.
That is true. It would be fair if you did leave it up to nature.
Yeah, the wolves don't have a radio to call in, backup and corner you and satellites and a machine the size of the whole fucking world to contain you and control you with. I'll take my chances with the bear.
I like my chances better with the bear, that's for sure. And I think the wolves do have a radio with that howl. You can hear those things from miles.
You know what I'm saying, though.
I know what you're saying.
It's one-on-one.
There's no walkie-talkie.
At least nature's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I know everyone likes to think that, the thought of the purge is going to fix all of our problems. Dude, like you said, we're so deep into this that there's nothing... unless realistically this Ebola kicks up again, which it won't. Unless the Ebola kicks up again and starts killing millions of off, just tomorrow we're going to be doing the exact same thing we did yesterday. So, complaining, and that's it. Purges won't answer anything. What do you think about this, Jim? You've been quiet over there.
Jim's like, get the fuck out of here.
The argument about psychopaths don't follow the law. Well, it's the same thing with firearms. You take them away from the good people that are behaving themselves, but psychopaths aren't going to give a fuck. So the law doesn't prevent them from doing what they're going to do. So, but otherwise, the whole topic is, I don't know, it's kind of freaky, but you never know. Shit's throughout history has been pretty weird. With people and civilizations just going nuts and doing stupid shit. So basically, if you got morals, you follow the kind of God's laws, natural laws, or whatever, and fuck all the other statutes and shit.
Yeah, I feel the same way. There's when it's right to do something and when it's wrong to do something. Now, what Chad was saying, there's no compass in your body where you decide, you know what, I have no empathy for these people, then obviously there's something wrong with you. And you're going to cross the wrong day one day when you're trying to kill somebody, and you will naturally be selected out of humanity when that guy shoots you.
What up?
What you're ultimately saying is, when is it right to do something wrong?
Yeah. Big Duke just joined us.
What's up, Big Duke? No. I'm saying naturally, Chad, when that psychopath tries to kill the wrong person,
right,
he will be taken out of.
Which is a natural or universal process, and that's what I meant when I said it all comes out in the wash.
Yeah,
eventually,
and I'm okay for that. That's kind of what the Constitution was set up for. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
So you're telling me the Constitution, the Second Amendment, doesn't give you the right to defend yourself?
No, that's not what I said at all. That's called a straw man argument there.
I love straw man arguments. They're my favorite.
Yeah. It's diversion and mind control, and it kind of pisses me off.
Sorry, Chad. But go ahead, say what you're saying. And who's this right here? Oh, Truth Seeker's watching a video, huh?
He's watching Jackass.
Oh no.
Truth, you're gonna have to. I don't know if that's copyrighted, bro, but that's probably to keep us from getting in trouble. You need to please turn that off.
Yeah.
I do not want to be the one who gets the Green Dragon banned off of YouTube.
I think I understand why they want the purge.
Why?
Let's hear your theory on it, Big Dude.
Because everyone feels like something's about to happen. It's almost like you know this guy's gonna punch you in the face. Just hurry up and punch me already. Let's get this shit started. And that's what they feel. So like the anticipation of like something bad's gonna happen, it's building up. So we're like, fuck it, let's do the purge.
So do you think this is being orchestrated?
No, not the Missouri thing.
No, I mean like you said, the purge. This is a meme that is currently floating around the world mind on social media for some reason. Do you think it was injected into it, or do you think this is a natural thing of because people are feeling like the way you're describing?
No, I think it's the best marketing campaign a movie could put on.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
They probably created the app.
So it was injected. That's okay.
It's for the movie. But the idea of having a purge, like everyone knows something's gonna happen eventually. We're gonna hit by a terrorist or something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it's like just Tony says it all the time. Let's get it over with. Just start this shit already.
Right. So
because
it's
the anticipation of waiting, you're like, when is it gonna happen?
And it's something that apparently we, the people, resonate with.
Yeah, I think everyone knows something's wrong.
Well, excellent. Welcome to the Dragon. Or nice to talk.
I've been here for a while.
Okay. Nice to talk with you. Nice to meet you.
I changed my name. It was Brad Austin.
Darn it.
What?
Nothing, just reading some stuff.
You didn't want me to get a link with the Brad Austin name? I see how it is.
So you gonna fill us in there, or what? Chris, what's up?
I'm just reading all the different stuff. Liberty Factor said we're probably gonna get booted. A copyright strike because of the freaking. Hopefully, it wasn't more than 17 seconds, is what I've heard.
You could barely see what's going on. The only reason why I knew is Jackass because of the tiny guy.
Yeah. So I just don't want to be the freaking reason the Green Dragon gets kicked off the YouTube. That'll be awesome. My first Friday night chat, and I get us kicked off.
Yeah, Mr. Tommy Boy 9 brings up about how just every week or two there's just another squirrel. Another news story. It's the plane, and then it's Ebola, then now it's Missouri.
Right.
It's like let's get this big wheel and spin it and see what next week's squirrel's gonna be.
So everyone's on edge. We have been for a while.
A constant strategy of tension.
What's the next event?
Who knows? Whatever they want to
Hurricane.
give us.
I was the one that brought the St. Louis shooting up to Mule. And I posted it on the Green Dragon. But that was like an hour after it happened. But I was planning on, I was going to go down there. But now I don't know. I don't want to go to a parade.
Yeah, what's gonna happen next time they have some kind of a police line like that, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of people there with rifles pointing back at them. That's a whole
if it's
different scenario.
close, I'm from Nebraska, and if it's close, I'll be there.
My brother went to college in Nebraska.
At Lincoln?
No, I can't remember what the hell his name of his college was.
Creighton?
No, it was some Lutheran college. He wrestled for them.
Midlands?
So. No. I can't remember. It was it's close to Lincoln, I know that, but he told me that you guys have a giant corn building.
A giant corn building.
Yeah, it's made out of corn.
I don't even know if there's a building made it. It's like
It's called the Corn Castle or some crap like that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I think that's in Iowa.
No, he said it was in Nebraska. I don't know, maybe he was wrong, but he told me it was in Nebraska. He lived out there for 7 years, so.
I remember going to the Corn Castle as a kid. It looks like something out of Moscow.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Nebraska, I heard that's a beautiful place to live.
It is pretty nice. I like it. I enjoy it.
I bet. You guys get a lot of rain?
No, not lately.
Man, it seems like some portion of the country's flooding, and there's any other portions who aren't flooding. Or it's drought, like California. We're in a pretty bad drought.
Yep. And this is off the topic, so anyway, go ahead.
No. Go ahead, Chad. Remember, see what it says. Whatever comes up, we can talk about, bro. There is no topic tonight.
Well, you're just talking about drought in some places and flooding in others, and I've always thought why can't we have a nationwide irrigation system that is ran through major pipelines that crisscross the United States, so when we have these situations, you pump that water out of Detroit into the fields in California.
You know, Chad?
Exactly. I was thinking that shit since I was a little kid.
Chad, that would be...
Do you know how much that would cost? Yeah, about a month's worth of war.
Yeah, Chad, here's the problem. That'd be too good to be true, brother.
But you see what we could do? I mean, if a lowly poet can think this shit up, I'm not buying nobody else can. I'm not buying that we can't solve, and by we, I mean, I guess the people pulling the strings, I mean, I'm not buying they can't solve this shit.
Yeah, I bet. I look at it as like, we've got miles and miles of desert where I live, yet we're still freaking pretty much based off of damn gas and nuclear power, when realistically we should be harnessing the sun.
That too, and if we had that irrigation system in place, it would mean that you could now have farmland in Nevada or Arizona or New Mexico, places that you can't grow anything but cactus. Now all of a sudden you have potatoes and beans and whatever the hell else you want. And guess what? Food's cheaper. And it would all trickle down, and it would all have an effect because everything's connected. Is my bigger point in that. Like I said, if I can think up this stuff, I'm just not buying that no one else can.
Very true. Let me go ahead and do a shout out real quick now, since I'm over here.
Hey Chris, why don't you over there? Why don't you do a shout out?
Oh, thank you. I think I just might. Southern Style 357 still out there. What's up, Southern Style 57? JQHL's out there. High Desert Pioneer. What's up, High Desert Pioneer? He's saying that Green Dragon Tavern chats is becoming like crack to people. So, hey, jump in here. I'll send you a link. Southern Liberty Factor. What's up, Liberty Factor? Mr. Tommy Boy 9 is still out there. Big Duke is out there. What's up, Big Duke? Mike Nicewinder, Truth Seeker's out there. He's in here with us as well. Gerald B, Barry Wood, 69 Bones. Who else is out there? Tactical Tony's out there, and I am caught up. But let me go ahead and shoot High Desert Pioneer a link. He's a solid guy. You know who else I'd like to see? Sonora Desert Prepper. I like that guy. All right. Now that we're done with shout-outs, yeah, it would be great to see a mass irrigation. I guess you'd call it irrigation, some sort of irrigation for everything.
I say the geoengineering potential is tremendous. What it can do, for the quality of living your life, for humans. But the power structure says nope. We got to control everything, and we're going to make the money and no competition. So that would be the purge. Get rid of the Bilderbergs and that bullshit, and then maybe these other entrepreneurs can move forward with their stuff and
here's the problem
with space and all kinds of shit,
Here's the problem with that purge idea, right? That one day that we got our great society, our great utopia, the guys like, what's that big water company? I can't think of it off the top of my damn head. The one that said that water isn't a human right.
Oh, I think that was one like part of the UN.
Nestle? No, I think it was Nestle.
Nestle, yeah.
Right?
Well, that's true.
That Nestle guy, Yep,
Yeah.
the Nestle guy, he would be blowing up. He'd have strategic locations of blowing up our beautiful aqueducts, and then he'd take his water back.
Well, again, psychopaths should not be in that much power. They should not be in a position of power. And in the natural world, the psychopath never gets that far because violence does beget violence. And it's just a matter of time before something comes along with a little bit sharper teeth or bigger, and they're going to get you. So the psychopath never makes it to where they can own the whole world. No, they're dead long before then.
Nice, nice. Hey, so Truth, what's up, buddy? I'm glad you came join us. You're on mute if you don't know that. Maybe he's still
watching that movie.
Yeah, he's probably still watching Jackass. That's a good movie. I'm glad Big Duke joined us too. So what's going on, Big Duke? Looks like Big Duke disappeared too. We're losing everybody.
It's probably my fault.
No, it's not your fault, Chad.
Oh, where's Tony? He was the entertainment.
Tony was entertainment. He disappeared for 3 seconds. You know Tony, he's in and out. He'll be back in 5 minutes.
Go out on the porch, getting an outdoor perspective of his neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So the gas station down the street's burning. No big deal,
Nothing new in Vegas.
Nope.
So what's up, Truth?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Good, brother. I'm glad you were able to make it again. Great chat last night.
Yeah, thanks for the link, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Hello, hello.
So what's up, guys? What do you guys want to talk about? That way we don't have dead air. We're losing them like flies.
Well, what's the next squirrel going to be?
Who knows? Honestly, I'm thinking it is election season coming up, so they're going to have to stop the squirrels for a little bit. Just to get their points across. And then whoever, when we do have a squirrel, the first person to show up to it is going to look the best.
Well, they're going after the... Oh, yeah, the election stuff. Yeah, keep you distracted, and then all of a sudden there's a person comes out of the shadows like, oh, they're going to get elected.
Mm-hmm.
With this ISIS thing, now they were starting to go in there and fuck with them. If they just import some of those into the United States, there'll be something that'll happen. Like, martial law.
They don't have to import any of those, Jim. They just have to come through our back door.
Yeah.
Come on in, guys. It's open. Everyone's welcome. Matter of fact, we'll give you great health care. Just come on in.
Everybody's welcome. Come in, kneel down and pray.
Mm-hmm. I'm for open borders, since we have them.
Yeah, but then when they pass around a plate at the end of the hour and you don't have a penny to pay, you get shot by the police.
Yeah, well, that's
everywhere
true.
Everywhere a sign.
That's true.
I haven't watched a lot of news today. I just got home from work here a little bit ago, but I kind of heard off and on. Did they release that officer's name?
They released a name.
Well, the name was released last night, and it wasn't repeated, but I don't know.
What name?
Definitely a name.
What name did they release, Chad?
The name they released is Darren W. Hold on, let me get it right. Darren. Here, let me find out.
There's Mr. Tony. He's back.
What's up, Tony?
Yeah, man. Trying to sober up a little bit before I go bowling right now.
Cosmic Bowling 2014.
Yeah, that's a blast, man.
Yeah, buddy. Gotta hit the vagina diner after that.
Nice.
Got a plan.
All right, Tony, my man. Hitting the diner. You guys see I'm decorating the back right here? My background is not so boring anymore. Next, I'm probably going to take my modern day Patriot and my poster that I have. I'm probably going to put it right underneath my Ford symbol.
Actually, I got something for you, buddy. Fuck, I got to turn my camera on, I suppose. Just give me a second. Don't mind me. Keep talking.
Yeah, technology is great. You want it to work, it always fucks up on you.
Yeah, technology blows my mind.
Wow, it's like it's been scrubbed from Twitter.
Cheers, bitches. Southern Style 357. Cheers to you, buddy.
What's been scrubbed from Twitter? Louisville or?
No, just trying to find this guy's name. I can't believe I can't think of it right now.
Darren something, yeah.
Darren W. But now it's
nice. Look at those. Some sweet patches.
Party's here.
Party's here, love? You bought me a 12-pack? Holy hell.
Velcro
It's a
back.
week and an hour.
No, babe, a 3-pack would have been good.
Let's not get drunk online.
You bought those, love?
Don't let him get drunk online no more.
What? Why not, Tony? Hey, I was drunk with you last weekend, and I didn't pass out.
Oh, I didn't pass out that night.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, those are good.
You told me they didn't taste good.
I mean,
You're
for
like-
a beard.
I reenacted the purge.
No.
Shock top?
Yo, that's way better than
Yeah,
that.
shock tops are better.
This is so good. It doesn't even taste like beer.
Love, because I drink real beer and not that crap.
Shock top's more real than
Sorry,
Budweiser.
friend.
Fuck that.
No. She's drinking Red's Apple Ale.
Oh, that sucks.
So, and then I told her shock top is way better because last time she wanted to try these, I said no, let's go get some shock tops, and I was like, they've got apple shock tops, and she said, oh, that's okay, but
These are good.
yeah, she likes those. So,
Budweiser's not American, bro.
dude, I'm not drinking it because it's American or not. I'm drinking because it's cheap.
You gotta trade in your Ford now and get a Toyota.
You're out of your mind.
Well, do more terrorists use Toyotas than any other brand of truck?
Yeah, oh, I believe it. They need something reliable.
Odd.
Half the people on the Dragon probably freaking drive Toyotas. Who here all drives a Toyota?
I got a Ford.
Chevy.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, hold on. Down the line. Let's start with Big Duke.
Ford Fusion.
Ford Fusion, all right. Chad Lilly. You don't have to say the model if you don't want to, but Chad Lilly.
Chevy truck.
Chevy, okay, another American. Tony, we know what Tony drives.
Dodge.
If you can't dodge it, ram it. If you can't ram it, you should have bought a Ford. All right, Jim.
I got a Dodge.
Dodge, all right. Truth.
Chevy truck.
And I know Warrior drives a Chevy, so I guess no one on this panel drives a Toyota.
No
Hey,
terrorists
Darren.
here.
Darren Wilson is the name given by the police department as the supposed shooter.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Chad.
Darren
And
Wilson.
St. Louis has a Darren Wilson who's black. but
Yeah.
Ferguson has a Darren Wilson who's white.
Nice.
Well, there's a problem with that, to be honest with you, because I know the black officer that's been on the force, 18 years? I mean, high-ranking guy, well-known in St. Louis, that guy. And then there's this supposed Darren Wilson, who you can't find any real info on, and is not listed in the roster from the police department. So all I know about Darren Wilson is it is confirmed that it's a name. It is a name, and it's Darren Wilson.
Is the name that Anonymous released, is that name on the roster?
Yes.
Well, if it is a cover-up, it'll come out eventually.
Hopefully.
But 3 names were mentioned before it was released. And, you had your pick. It was one of them. All of the names mentioned were there or were involved, but it was a guessing game on who pulled the trigger. And, now all of a sudden we get this one. This name wasn't even one of the options.
Yep. That's the way it is. How awesome they so happened to release that he might have stolen these cigars. at the same time as the name.
Yeah.
How convenient, huh?
But now, if y'all remember, and anybody was listening to the Dragon when this first happened, and I was giving you the details, I told you he, stole something out of a store and then walked home. You saw how far he walked. He walked home. He was not being chased by anyone for anything. They didn't even call the police.
The chief of police admitted that them stopping him had absolutely nothing to do.
Okay. But like I said, we knew that from even the first night that he'd taken those out of there and walked out, but they didn't do anything about it. And when this cop rolled on him, that was completely a different.
I'll be back in a second,
thing.
you guys.
So anyway, but that's the name. That's what they're giving us. Make of it what you will. Wow. It's getting harder.
How can you have a AFK dragon?
What do you mean?
The guy hosting the Dragon's always going AFK.
Oh, yeah, I know.
What's AFK? All fucked up?
Away from keyboard.
Oh, shit.
Tony's never been a gamer, huh?
I was going to say gamer. I'm not either, but I at least know the language.
Yeah. Or he never had AOL.
Oh, God.
Well, I don't know. I'm just really fucked up right now.
I'm trying to wake the fuck up and snap out of it. I got missing a complete. It's just a long ass day at work, and now I'm fucking faded. I got a big ass beer left too. Big ass Newcastle. Love that shit. Give me that shit.
You're just gonna skip the bowling and move on to the vagina.
I think I'm just gonna drink hella beer and liquor like during the pandemic. Think it'll work.
Massive quantities of alcohol to keep out the virus, yeah.
Yeah. The virus can't stay alive in your alcohol stream.
When Chris mentioned, or whoever, I think it was Warrior actually suggested it first, but this whole purge thing, it might be better if it was like a viral thing, like an Ebola or some viral thing that emerges that just indiscriminately wipes out, a vast amount of people instantly. And maybe that would achieve the same thing.
If this world had, like, it'd be way more chill. Cut this population in half. You can cut that shit in quarters and just give it. Fuck, I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers need to be purged. I'll say that shit.
But Tony, let's also say that it's only. This is coming from my opinion. I only feel that way because of the way society really is. Now, if we were a bunch of Einsteins and Thoreaus and Whitmans and just people living their complete potential, they were amazing to interact with, and that's not the case. Anyone who's been outside in the last, 10 or 15 years realizes that's just not the case. Most people are something to avoid. That's how bad it's actually gotten, and we wouldn't feel so disgusted with the society that we see if it was better. If
If you see those goofy pictures they post of people at Walmart, then you're like saying, "What the fuck?"
Great example, and not just physically either. I'm talking about. People are literally brain dead anymore, where they can just barely function. They can just barely process the most basic of things. They can't rub two thoughts together anymore. They really can't. Not most people, not the average person.
Those are the people that love anal.
I'm making Tony his t-shirt.
Yeah. Get some. get some.
My family owns a screen printing business.
Right on.
It's gonna be on his ass though when he puts that shirt on with the arrow pointing down.
Dude, I could send you the PDF design. We could have this on eBay tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Girl.
One of my friends came through for me and brought me a fan for when I'm out working on my truck. So what I miss?
I think you should buy a wireless headset so when you walk away you can still talk to us.
No way. I don't want to hear what you crazy guys are talking about.
Chris, you should just.
We
spend
had
15
dead air the whole time you were gone.
Sweet.
Terrible, yeah.
Is that why we gained viewers?
Yeah.
Chris, you should spend $1,500 and buy some Google Glass and just take the Green Dragon with you throughout your daily life. So,
dude, that'd be amazing.
Would it?
Yeah, absolutely. Give up my privacy for the rest of my life.
I was gonna say, would
that'd be
it?
absolutely amazing. Imagine this, we could be having a full-on conversation while I'm sitting on the dumper.
Wait, aren't you on the toilet now?
No, sir. You see that? There's a big, beautiful forks on
Oh,
there.
hell, I am. That's why I don't have the camera.
Nice. Frickin' Chad.
Google Glass would be good for like the Ferguson thing, you know, but then Google would cut the feed. You know, oh, you can't show that.
All right, guys, so we're going to be running live for another 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the link out there so that now anyone who wants to jump in can jump in.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Paste. Where is this stupid paste button?
Control V.
Oh, yeah, huh? Control V.
So, what do you think the next protest will be? A conservative one?
No, absolutely not, dude. Conservatives never... They showed up to one Bundy Ranch.
I think it could be another rancher thing.
You think so? Well, look at what's going on in Nevada. High Desert Pioneer was a part of that run where the BLM is trying to take other people's lands, and no one ever showed up for that. I mean, it didn't gain the traction nearly I thought it was going to.
The crowd is fickle.
But isn't there a guy that's like planning on marching his cows to Washington or some shit?
Yeah, but think about the Million Trucker March that was supposed to... The Million Trucker thing in Washington, the Million Biker thing in Washington. None of that stuff ever happens. You know? That's all talk.
No, people showed up, but it's not as big as they want it to be.
Yeah, I mean...
The main reason
15
Bundy
people
Ranch
show
got
up.
big is the YouTube video of them stun gunning that guy.
Yeah, the video that Pete Santilli had captured went viral, and it helped out a lot with the traction.
Pete who?
Pete Santilli? Yeah, who he is, Tony? Didn't you meet him?
Yeah, his website is so hard to navigate.
Peter Pan, Peter Piper, Peter Piper.
Yeah, you know, I mean, obviously he's not responsible for everyone showing up, but he did help out with having that video.
Without that video, none of that happens.
Yeah. It really helps out in anger people because that's all that happened. People got angry, they showed up.
I just don't like that guy. I don't know. I didn't like him. Even at the ranch, like, everyone was like, watch out for that guy. I don't know. It's just weird.
Yeah, you know, everyone has people who they mix well with. Some people have people who they don't mix well with. So.
Weird federally vibe to him.
Yeah, he was a Marine, I think. But other than that, I don't know if he's a Fed.
I have a hard time getting along with them anyways.
Who, Marines or people?
I think
The Marines.
I think his drinking more is anal.
Speaking of that, coming to you shortly, the Get Some Tactical Tony t-shirts are going to be on sale here shortly. Right, Tony? Tony's going to go out and order them now, folks, while you have the opportunity, because once they're on the market, they will be gone within minutes.
Get some.
So come order them now. Come get some exclusive Tactical
Operators
Tony.
are standing by.
Operators are standing by, waiting for your calls.
What do you guys think about the missing cash from the Malaysian airline people?
Whoops.
Thievery. That's all this.
Like it.
Lost it like luggage.
Yeah.
Damn TSA stealing stuff again.
No, they're clearing out their bank accounts.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, they deserve it.
Yeah, they probably were like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of upset because they got this big old billboard on the strip with a bunch of pictures of like half-naked dudes, and it says "Gay Days" on it, and it's like September whatever, it's September whatever, and it's just a big ass billboard on the freeway. Like, what the fuck? Seriously, I'm done in Vegas, dude. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
True.
It was even in the newspaper that they were gonna try to like cater to gay people to make this a destination for them. And all the businesses out here are uniting for like gay marriage and shit. It's weird. It's totally
Now,
all about
last
money.
Last night when I went to go look at the New York protest, the first live stream I came across was a gay wedding protest in New York. Did the Ferguson protest interrupt that protest last night?
What do you mean?
Who knows?
There was a gay wedding thing going on in Times Square.
Oh.
And all of a sudden, Ferguson people showed up.
Oh.
We don't hear that on the news.
Well, that was just, I mean, an intersecting events. They, you know.
They
Yeah.
took jobs. Right place at the right time, baby. Right place at the right time.
They took our jobs.
Damn it.
Damn it, Bobby.
Rick Perry indicted on felony charges.
Please.
Really?
Yeah.
Not gonna happen. Rick Perry, please.
When you said anal. What's the charges?
Oh, just some bull about he can't do that as a governor. Let's see. Abuse of power of office.
He wasn't the governor, so.
Dude, it'd be so funny if he got caught in one of those scandals, like where his foot was leaning a little bit too far into the next stall.
Nice. Hey, you know what you do to those guys, Tony?
No, what do you do?
You pee on their foot, bro. You want to put your foot in my stall, bro? You're gonna get a sprinkle.
Dude, that's the funniest shit ever, though. When he was describing, he was like, "Yeah, when I take a shit, I have a wide stance."
Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, bro. That's when you get up and you you want to invade my stall? This is war, you know. You declare war.
Dude, what if somebody knocked on the wall and was like, "Hold on, I have a wide stance."
That's funny. No, yeah, I'll have stall wars, bro. You think you're gonna put your foot in my stall? Put it in there. See what happens.
I've never had this as a problem. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Come down to California and Nevada. You'll have all kinds of problems. All kinds of problems. Chad?
I hear you.
So, the link is out there, folks. If anyone wants to jump in, you're more than welcome to jump in. We're taking on new folks. This is the first time I've ever met Big Duke. I think it's the second or third chat I've been in with Truth Seeker. I wish Truth Seeker would talk.
If you're gonna join this chat, though, you have to be prepared and you have to watch out. Chris has a wide stance.
I do have a wide stance. Got a wide stance.
I mean, how wide can your stance possibly be? There's a point where you don't have leverage, right?
Yeah, I would think so. I would think so. What about you, Truth? How's your stance, bro?
No comment.
No comment, huh?
I don't think Truth's been. Well, maybe Truth has been in on some of the train wrecks. I don't know.
No, I think Truth barely started joining recently, right, Truth?
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
Nice.
It's been a couple weeks since we had a train wreck.
I know Chad. Has been.
The cause of a lot of the train wrecks. I know.
No. No, Chad. Look, people like to watch people argue, bro, and you have a great argument. So.
Yeah, I got some footage that I could probably show on here, but the Dragon would probably be banned after that.
Yeah, we're not trying to get banned. At least not on my time. We could ban it. We reckon on anyone else's time, but not on Chris's night.
We might be able to do it in the after chat. Well, not tonight, but on another after chat. I got some special HD footage.
Nice.
Live from the Indian Ocean.
Nice.
I'll take that trip. Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a big fun.
That's funny.
Hey.
You guys are too funny.
3 hour to an hour.
Let me do another shout out so you guys go talk while I go find out who's out there.
Nah, there ain't nobody listening to this.
We got 26 listeners, Chad.
Nah, government agents, all of them.
Probably. Probably.
Damn, I just want to give a shout out to Pippi, Glockenkerry. Keep making your videos.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I enjoy your videos, Pippi.
If you're not a government agent, please write "I'm not a government agent" in the chat. Thank you.
If you don't like Pippi's videos, you might be a government agent.
Yeah, if like Chad said, if you're not a government agent, folks, please go ahead and write "I'm not a government agent" in the chat. That way we can know you're not a government agent.
Yeah, that way when you bust us, we can at least know that you lied to us.
Yeah, that way.
And if you are a government agent, you can't lie.
Yeah, you can't lie. It's in the Constitution.
They don't lie, do they?
No.
No, they never lie.
No.
When they kicked down your door, well, it was because it wasn't an accident. It was an accident. It wasn't a lie.
My door was probably resisting or attacking them.
No, you're right. The door was resisting arrest, so
yeah,
it deserved it.
I saw that door going for his gun.
It was. It was going for his gun, so it deserved the kicking it got. And if it was a glass door, well, it deserved to be broken.
Yep.
What do you call 100 police officers outfitted like they're in Afghanistan with MRAPs and automatic weapons? What do you call that?
Martial law.
A gay parade.
I'm thinking of the what's the YMCA guys?
All right, guys, let me do the shout out real quick. So we got JQHL still out there trooping. What's up, JQHL?
That's Joel's Quantum Heart Logic. He just has that for short.
Nice.
You gotta shout out his whole name, bro.
What's up, Joel? How's it going, brother?
Joel?
Ronnie Brown. What's up, Ronnie Brown? Dozers 762. America died 1913. Ohio Wolverine, and I'm caught up already.
There's been a lot of comments on the weekend chats. Like when I do the drone chats, and everybody's just kind of kicking back, watching us go.
That's true. No one's out here freaking doing what they normally do, which is like 500 freaking chat messages. A lot of chat messages. Newest first. Looks like how many thumbs down do we have yet? We got 0? What kind of bull crap is that? Let me go ahead and thumbs down it myself. That way we at least have 1.
There you go.
Hey, Big Duke has like a curly guy now, or what? What's going on with that?
It's photoshopped.
Nice. I like photoshops. That's weird, Big Duke. It's not showing up in the chat right here, but in the watch portion, it's showing up.
I just uploaded it.
Oh, okay.
You know what the double perk of living in Las Vegas? I tell you, go to the casino and all that. Like, they haven't came down all Nazi style yet. You can still walk around this town with beer. Fucking walk around with liquor. You can walk into a casino. Sometimes it might be like, hey, can you pour that into a cup? But like, rarely. Dude, instead of waiting for the cocktail waitress, I get halfway wasted waiting on her because I bring in my own drink. And then on top of it, you can still smoke. You know what I mean? If you want to smoke weed, you got to smoke outside unless you got a room. But if you want to smoke a stove, you just smoke a stove wherever you want. There's no regulations on it or nothing, you know? Just light up, bro. Vegas is still like one of the most semi-free places in the world, seriously.
Yeah, you guys still got open carry, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, it reminds me.
I wish we had open carry. We don't have open carry. We don't have concealed carry.
Yeah, but it's different in America.
Yeah, you're right. It is different. It's a lot different. It's freer in America.
John Kerry.
What was that, Tony?
Said you don't have John Kerry.
Yeah, we don't got John Kerry.
I'm out. If you guys are still on, tell G or somebody to shoot me a link because they know how to get it to my phone.
Oh, I can get you in, Tone. You know that, bro. I did it last time, remember?
I'm going to go get drunk, more drunk. Well, I kind of sobered up a little bit drinking that water and eating. But
We're going offline in 19 minutes anyways.
Okay.
So, but we'll still probably be on talking crap like we usually do.
All right, well, I'll text you. It's still early. I'm going out.
Yeah, bro, it's only 9:41, dude.
Peace to all you guys. Truth. I'll see you guys. I'll probably see you guys tomorrow for the drunk chat. No guarantees 100%. I got to see where I'm at tomorrow, but peace to everybody, and I'll have a chat coming up soon. So.
Peace.
Be careful, Tony.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Be careful, Tony. Yeah, bro. Be safe out there, dude.
I will.
Yeah,
Later. All right.
And there, folks, goes Tactical Tony 702. He's gone.
You guys are fucking nuts to drive late at night like this, man.
Why? What's up, Truth? What do you say that?
After 9 o'clock, I don't drive. That's when the cops come out, and all they do is look for drunks.
Especially on Friday.
Target people, harass you and shit. It just isn't worth it.
Yep.
You only get a DUI. Truth.
What's that?
In Vegas, you just take cabs everywhere.
No, I don't have one yet, man. I don't plan on getting one.
Yeah, you only get a DUI if you choose to pull over. It's common. That's common. It's common sense. So, you don't pull over, you ain't get no DUI.
I live in a pretty small town. It's only maybe 2 miles long, and there's like 7 or 8 cops, and you don't drive anywhere uptown after 9 o'clock without being seen. And they just sit and follow you around like it's Germany.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That is pretty bad. I would, excuse me, I wouldn't like that. That angered me.
And you got some people that sit up at the bar until midnight, you know, and their vehicles are sitting off the main drag all night, and cops drive by, you know, damn well the cops know who's at the bar, you know, and these people can drive away. They can go there 5 nights a week, and they never get busted. And then you got a guy like me that maybe goes up for a drink, you know, once a month, and he'll get a fucking D-dub.
Yeah, I'm never had a DWI, so I don't know what that is. Hell, I barely had 1 ticket my whole life. No, I lied. I've had 2. I got a no front license plate ticket once.
You rebel, you.
I know. I was a bad boy at the time. I paid my fine, and I never put that damn license plate on. Cop pulled me over for a no front license plate, right? I was at a bar, just like Truth was speaking. This is a true story, folks. I was at a bar with friends. I was a designated driver. I had 1 beer. Mind you, I'm a huge guy, okay? 1 beer is like drinking water to me, okay? So, cop pulls me over from behind and pulls me over and he said, "You been drinking tonight?" And at this time, I think I was like 21, 22, so my eyes weren't open the way I was now. I would just, "No, officer, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not saying a word to you." So,
isn't that pathetic how we talk? we're scared to go drive around in America.
Yeah, it is pathetic. It's realistically, it's pathetic. So this cop pulls me over and starts interrogating me about drinking. I told him, yeah, I had one drink, right? Pulls me out of the car, starts doing all the tests, you know, doing the counting backwards test, the ABC test, all these tests, right? And then he still has the balls to ask me to blow in after I pass all of them. Has the balls to ask me to blow into the little meter thing, right? And he's like, all right, go back in your car. I'll be with you in a minute. Sends me back to my car. When he sends me back to my car, comes back with a ticket, right? And mind you, his partner is walking around my car, and my car fit the description of these little ricers, except for it was a Ford Focus, bone stock. So they asked me, oh, pop your hood up. They're looking for crap. They're looking for anything they can get to just justify pulling me over.
Right.
Cop comes back and I ask him, so what'd you pull me over for, officer? And he said, oh, no front license plate. And I said, how'd you see that behind me? So he didn't answer the question. Gives me the ticket right there. I said, what'd I blow? And he said, oh, you blew a .01. He said, but if you were a 100-pound woman, you would have blew a .08. And I was like, well, thank God I'm a 300-pound man. So, you know.
Not big.
I know, but. What's up, America Died?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
How you doing today?
I just wanted to check in because Chad kind of created a conundrum. He was talking about the purge.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you, there's two sides of the story there that both make sense. One is a Christian, you just don't do it. One is a thinker, much more but some really deluded knowledge.
This moment of silence was brought to you by our sponsors.
No, Dad. You can't hear America Died?
Yeah.
You can't hear him?
No, his mic is really bad.
Dude, I can hear him perfectly fine.
I can't hear him either.
I'm on a crummy little tablet, so just make it short. If you hear me, just pass it on to Chad then. I understand what it's really
he said he's talking on a tablet, guys, so that's why he thinks he might be having a problem. But go ahead, America Died. I'll translate for the guys.
Okay, on one hand, it makes sense, the purge. On the other hand, as a Christian, I can't sign on. But I can definitely see where he's coming from.
All right, guys, so he said on one hand, it makes sense to purge, but on the other hand, as a Christian, he can't sign on to that.
Understandable.
And then, go ahead, America Died.
Well, I mean, like he says, we're being run by sociopaths and psychopaths, and half the population that votes for Bush and Romney, the other half votes for Obama. So we really are a dumb society, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. He said we are being ran by psychopaths, and one half votes for Obama, and the other half votes for Bush. So it's absurd.
Well, hey, that's that potassium chloride for you. Keep drinking.
Tastes good.
Glass right now.
I had me some Red 4 earlier today. Man, that stuff was tasty. Go ahead, America Died. If you got more to say, I'll continue to. That's weird that the guys can't hear you.
I can hear him now, actually.
Oh, okay, cool. Can you hear him too, Chad?
No. Not at all.
Man, that is weird. What's up, G? Welcome to the chat, brother.
What's up, bro? What's going on, everybody?
How's it going, Mike?
What's happening? What's happening? What's the deal? What's the deal?
Not much. Just about to call it quits in about 11 minutes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Then I caught you at a good time.
Yep. Caught us at the right time.
A little after chat.
Mm-hmm. A little after chat, which there is a link out there. So anyone who wants to join us in the after chat, you don't have to call it quits just because we're no longer going to be live, but we will have an after chat. Anyone is welcome to join in the after chat.
You know what they say about the after chats? That's where
And
all
just-
the action's at.
And just remember, everybody out there listening, that government is a guillotine and politics is arguing over what color to paint it.
Yep. Democracy is two wolves and a sheep voting for what's for dinner.
It's, I think, yeah.
What did you say so, Chad?
Oh, I was going to say that I was going through this earlier, thoughts in my head, and the next one was I think the guillotine should be red, says the idiot on the left. I think the guillotine should be blue, says the idiot on the right. And then there's a vote. And that's democracy.
But hell yeah. As long as that guillotine is gold-plated, it doesn't hurt as bad. Man, we're getting some bad feedback from somebody.
Not I.
No, I think it's America Died. Yep, it just disappeared. Thank you, America Died.
Yeah, I just muted myself and it wasn't me.
Yeah, it was America Died. He's working off of a tablet, he said, so that might be the problem. What's up, G? Where you been at, brother? I sent you a link at the beginning of the chat.
Yeah, buddy. I was in with Dooley.
Oh, okay. You're on the 5%er?
Yes, sir. As always.
Were you in last night when we discussed that I am no longer going to be running the Sunday chats?
I was here last night. Of course, I was here last night till 3 a.m., but I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, Sunday chats are going to be a floater now. If it's ran, it's ran. If it's not, it's not.
When is it? You said Sundays?
Sundays, yes, sir. I'm taking over Friday night, so I will be doing a live Green Dragon every Friday night from here on out until further notice.
It's a bad night.
Let me go ahead and show you guys this cold brewski. It is unopened, untapped. I would like to dedicate this beer to Chad Lilly.
Oh.
Thank you, Chad.
Oh, yeah?
What'd I miss? Did you get married?
No. Chad didn't get married, but he was the first patron in with me tonight.
Oh, right.
Was the what?
First patron. Chad came and joined me.
Oh.
When I sent out the call for some backup, Chad came out and he's like, I got you, Chris. I got you.
Buddy.
This is to you, Chad. Thank you for
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you for joining me tonight, brother. I appreciate it.
No, it's always good to have the
Anyone else join you, or is this
differing points of view. No, we've had a couple people.
Join you? Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. But Chad was the first one there. See that, Chad?
Damn it, man.
Nothing left, buddy. Just for you.
Oh my God, I'm pumped up. Holy shit.
All right, guys. So we're gonna call it quits. I'm 7 minutes short. But thank you for joining the Green Dragon Tavern chats. Let's go ahead and start our shout-outs. Let me go ahead and start to the left of me. Truth Seeker, you have any shout-outs, buddy?
Just the people on the panel here tonight and everybody out in the chat.
Nice. Jim, you're up next.
Keeping it close here tonight.
Definitely.
Yeah, I kind of agree there with thank everybody out there in the open chat and check out each other's channels and sub and stuff.
Definitely. All right, Chad, you're up next, buddy.
Saul Williams, thank you for listening and replying today.
Nice. Good job, Saul Williams. Big Duke, I know you're new to this. At the end of our chats, I'm sure you've watched, we like to give shout-outs to people. Is there anyone you'd like to shout out? Any person you enjoy watching that you think other people would enjoy watching, or anyone who's given out great news that you would think people would like to go see them? You're more than welcome
Just
to
shout out to the Green Dragon.
Nice. Nice. All right, and America Died. You've been watching long enough. You know how the shout-outs work, brother. You have any shout-outs?
Yeah, I shout out to the Green Dragon also. I've been listening for about a year now, and you guys do a great job getting the news out there and supporting Americana, and I appreciate it.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, America Died. And let me go ahead and... America Died, you need it. Let me meet you, bud.
Got it.
All right, perfect. Let me go ahead and do my shout-outs. Shout-outs to Chad Lilly. Thank you for coming in, Chad Lilly, with me. Shout-outs to Poison Stinger. Russell Stinger. Thank you so much, brother, for coming in and joining my chat. It makes me feel special that you came and joined me. Shout-outs to Rebel Solution, the official sponsor of the Green Dragon Tavern Chats. Shout-outs to Meal Team 66. Shout-out to Tactical Tony. Thank you for joining us, Tony. Hopefully you have some awesome fun tonight. Let me go ahead and do my usuals. Shout-out to the Truth Seeker. Shout-outs to QC Hemp 420. Jim, thank you, sir. Shout-outs to Big Duke and America Died, as well as the Political Port. She put up 3 good videos today. Go check her out. Our next scheduled chat is probably going to be tomorrow if Tony does decide he's going to run a chat. If not, expect something Sunday. I'm sure someone will pop something up Sunday. If not, I know the only next truly scheduled chat is next Thursday with Meal, but you know how the Dragon works, folks. 1 minute we're here, the next minute we're freaking not. So just check by. Exactly. It'll be open. So
I'm covering it.
Yep, someone will be covering something. So you guys go ahead and just keep checking in, and you'll see that something will be popping up. All right? So this concludes the Green Dragon Tavern Chats Friday night. We will be back next Friday, guaranteed. I will be running them for every Friday now. Next Friday, I'm going to have a little more structure because I'll have time to actually get together some topics I want to talk about. It wasn't yesterday or today. I really didn't have anything because I had a long day. So thank you again, guys. We appreciate you. All of you viewers out there still watching, we appreciate you guys the most. Have a great day. Good night.